All right, hello everybody. Welcome to what game are we? Game 10 is what we're on right now. It's been a long weekend, but a phenomenal weekend. Hopefully you're all doing great. Thank you all for joining us here for another chance to raise money for an amazing cause. To everyone who's donated so far, you guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much for what you've done. It is so impactful to these kids who are going through a very, very hard time right now. So again, thank you so much. And hopefully we can add to that total here today and entertain you a little bit with a little bit of a different D&D game. Everyone here today is going to be a kobold, and we're going to see how our little cunning chaos engines get along with trying to achieve big goals and dreams. My name is Jason. I'm also go by Shorty Round on the internet. I run with Pandemonium TTRPG, and again, I cannot thank Playotic for putting us on with this here. Let's go around and we will have the players introduce yourselves, and then we will get into it here. So we'll start with, I believe, the player on my right side. So we'll go with Chris. Chris, go ahead and you can just introduce who you are.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris. I mean, I'm on some of the socials as Awesome Chris. You can look for me there. I'm on Blue Sky and Instagram. But if you want to catch me on any of these streams or anything, it's going to be here whenever Nolan or Gut decide to invite me along. So that's about it for me.
And then Chris just got done running our first morning game here. Jen was also in that. Again, the team did a great job. It was an awesome game, so well done. Well done. All right, we will go to the next person below Chris on my screen, which is, I believe, Jen.
Hi, everyone. I'm back again. You can find me, the Cancer Moon Cleric, on any social medias. I'm on loan from Untold Archives. We stream every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to be guest starring with Playotics next Tuesday. So excited for that. I just like playing.
Excellent stuff. Well, I have so many new people to follow on socials every year. Like I got so many new people, which is awesome. All right, and then we'll move over to Kevin. Go ahead and let everyone know who you are.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin. I'll be playing a kobold today. Big surprise, but yeah, I normally stream as a guest on occasion with Playotic games, but that's really all I'm doing. I'm just here to raise some money and have some fun.
There we go. Awesome stuff. And then last but not least, 007. Go ahead and... Or 77.
Hi.
0077. Sorry.
Hello. My name is 0077. I have a license to kill with kindness. I played off and on D&D a few times with Playotic and others, and I've also done some of my own DMing work on the side. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm gonna make it a goal to go through at least 7 kobolds today.
Ooh, I love the goal. I love the goal. And that's the goal for today here. So again, as this is going to, we are running D&D rules right now for this, but the characters are all using our regular legacy version kobold stat block with a grand total of 5 HP. Now, anyone who donates in those surges here, it will still affect your players, but it will not give them extra HP. It's going to give them extra bonuses and things like that here. So that's how that works. As each player comes in, I'm going to assign them a random name and personality type, and then they are going to roll for a random unique magic item that they get. For all intents and purposes here, we're going to ignore things like rules for attunement, that they need to be a mage, they need to have a strength score of something because all of their scores are pretty much negative right now. And we will just, again, let the shenanigans and the chaos ensue. So, let's start in reverse order. 0077, your first kobold is going to be called Gur. So you are Gur. You are Gur the Chill is who you are.
All right.
Gur the Chill. Kevin, you are... we're just going to go down the line on this lame list here. You are Her. Hurr. And you are Her the... You are Her the Gym Bro.
Love it.
We go to Jen. Jen, you are the kobold. You know what? I'm just going to keep going down the line. You are Ha. You are Ha the Unhelpful.
Listen, that's a little too close, okay?
And then Chris, continuing down the line of my names, you are Kerr. So we have Gur, her, and Ha. You are Kerr. Kerr the Paranoid. So those are our first kobolds that we will be running with here. And I need everyone to roll me a D100, please, for your first random magical item. And then we will reveal what those are. Okay. Okay, so what did we get for magical items? We'll start with Chris. What did you get for your roll?
I got a 57.
57. So you can click on the little link that I sent you here. You should click on the number 57, and that should bring you to a page with your random magical item.
All right, so let's see what we got here. I have a vicious weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Whatever vicious weapon that you want to have, you can have. We go to 0077. What did you get for your magic
I rolled
item?
a 22, a rope of climbing.
You have a rope of climbing. Excellent. Excellent. And then Jen, what did you get for your magic item?
How tall are we? Is my question.
You are between 2 and 3 feet tall.
Okay, because I have a mirror of life tracking that is 4 feet tall, 2 feet wide. It does some amazing things, but I feel like this is really going to fit in with the unhelpful part.
Just carrying around a giant mirror with you.
Looking at it with my negative strength. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up.
So real quick,
Yes.
any of these vicious weapons, so can I have a vicious semi-automatic pistol?
Yes, you can.
Yes!
Yes, you can. Absolutely, 100%. So, and then, Kevin, what did you get for your magic item?
I got the flame tongue weapon.
The flame tongue. Excellent. So
Nice.
007 might have been the one who got the short end of the stick on this one. All you show up with these magical items comes in with a rope.
I hold up to 3,000 pounds. I don't know what I can do with it, but let's see.
Okay, so we now have set the stage for your kobolds here. You can think of a second of what they look like and things like that. But let me set the scene for everybody. So you wake up, and again, it is the day before your beloved dragon god's birthday. Asher, the burrowing fury, the subterranean scourge, lives and rules underground in your dwarven kingdom. You all worship him and fear him, as you should rightfully do, because he is terrifying and he has eaten no short number of kobolds here this time. Last year, you all remember, it was quite a bad birthday. He hasn't had a good birthday in the past couple of years, unfortunately, because the truth is, what do you get a dragon that has everything? All these magical items that you have all taken from his dragon hoard in order to, again, aid yourselves into doing things. Now, will he be upset with you stealing things from his dragon hoard to get birthday gifts for him? We'll find out at the end of the game here, depending on how good the gift is. But we will see. As you all congregate inside this giant cavern here, there's chittering and chattering going on. You have kobolds on the walls and things like that. They're all, again, preparing to go out and to achieve their goal of not being eaten by Ashar, the burrowing fury, on his birthday. The ground shakes and shimmies underneath you, and a giant worm-like creature, a dragon, no wings, but nonetheless towers over all of you. One of his teeth is the size of maybe the biggest kobold here, which I believe we'll say is the gym bro, I think Kevin's kobold right now, who is just lifting weights over in the corner. As he pops out, he looks over all of his subjects, thousands.
So strong.
Just did over 3,000 of those.
I love it. He looks over all of them and he goes, my children, I hope this year you do not disappoint me. He again looks weather-beaten, scars from battles ancient past, since before you kobolds were even hatched from eggs. One of his teeth looks to be like cracked and chipped and bent slightly here, maybe a little painful. He again has stuck inside different parts of his scales, different weapons and items from past battles and things, and he goes, "Last year, the tribute that you all offered was terrible. After all that I do for you, I would expect more thought in your gifts. So do not disappoint me." And with that, one of the tiny kobolds kind of like walks up and goes, I have brought you, your burrowing fury, an offering of this. It's a shiny stone. And it is like a legit like ruby that is probably very valuable. He looks down and without even skipping a beat, just headbutts down and just flattens and crushes this kobold into paste in front of all of you. Some of you in the front row get some kobold splattered, but it's not surprising. This has happened many times. And he goes, "I don't need gems. I want something that comes from the heart. Something meaningful. Something I can put on my fridge and say that this is given to me by my children." And with that, he scurries back below the surface here. Nolan's here. Oh, I thought, maybe not Nolan. Maybe no. Is he here or was he not here?
Trying to be. Give me just a moment here.
Okay,
My camera is fighting me. We did get another donation from Holdren, which brought us up to $2,600 on the nose. And as a result of said donation, there we go. Is my camera working now? Cool.
It's working now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's working now.
So we got a surge, which I will figure out here in just a moment. But I guess, was it the attack? Was it the to hit, or was it the damage that they get the plus 26 from?
The damage. I was going to go with the damage, but we can do
that's
hits.
even better.
Yeah, but I think damage is better. I think damage is better.
You all get plus 26 on your next attack that you hit with, and player 2, which is going to be 00, on your next attack, regardless whether it hits or misses, which could be huge, it's replaced by a upcasted fireball. So 8d6 damage plus 26.
Ooh,
Okay, all right.
that's pretty good.
Make sure
That's
you take
pretty-
some of your kobold friends with you.
There we go. There we go. All right. So, with that being said, the cavern is again abuzz with chattering and things like that. And again, several kobolds group up and start to head off to try to find a gift for their particular leader. There is a town nearby, a Vicaria. There is the Lost Woods also nearby. There are hidden places and tunnels down below here. It's up to you guys as far as what you're looking to get, your dragon overlord. But I will let you go ahead and introduce what your character looks like and all that kind of fun stuff. We'll start with Jen. We'll start with Jen. Go ahead and introduce what your kobold looks like, carrying this giant, impractical mirror.
So, the unhelpful. I envision her as maybe being brightly colored as opposed to like a red or a blue. She's like a bright yellow, which isn't good for hiding or anything like that.
Very unhelpful.
She's very smiley all the time, and she has so many ideas and offers lots of advice. And most of the time, they can sometimes be maybe a little bit not helpful. But it could be okay. And she's got this huge mirror that her strength says she should not be able to carry, but she's developed a little bit of tone from dragging this thing around. She's okay.
Well, maybe she's been working out with the gym bro here. So we'll go to Kevin. Go ahead and introduce what your kobold looks.
Yeah, so her is probably about your average cobalt height, just jacked on top, but also skips leg day. I don't think I've ever seen a cobalt with skinny legs, but today is the day.
The little chicken legs on this kobold. All right, very good. And then Double O, go and introduce yourself.
Me grr. Me chill. Life too short for stress. Fireball now, questions later. You bring snacks? Nah, that okay. Grr bring your own snacks. And then with that, like I whip out like a toad on a stick and I start gnawing on it.
I love
My character is on. We don't know how tall Gur is because they're generally hunched over or lying down most of the time. They've been known to sleep through ambushes. And the most awesome fighting thing I've ever accomplished was telling a rust monster to like, yo, chill, and it did. So that was cool. And then the rope is mostly used to make makeshift hammocks.
I love it. I love it. And then last but not least, Chris, go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I am Kerr the Paranoid. Kerr is inconspicuous as possible. He's got some very normal trousers and a shirt on. And a baseball cap pulled real low. He's strapped too, so don't forget that. He's probably got one of the higher body counts among the kobolds. You never know what's lurking around those corners, so you gotta just be ready anytime you go around a corner.
I love it already. You guys are phenomenal. Okay, you all group up together here to again discuss where you would like to go and how you want to go about achieving. What kind of gift are you looking for? So you all get together here, seeing each other for the first time this morning. What are you guys wanting to do?
I think our dragon boss needs a better bed. That gold don't look comfy. I want, and then I kind of, I just like lying back on my hammock. I like, yeah, you need.
The magic rope flies out, and he starts just to chill.
Yeah, I just said, dragon needs a better bed.
That's not a bad idea, but I was thinking, I mean, he's talking about, something from the heart. Like, there's a human village up there. We can get some paper and glue and macaroni, and we can make a nice picture for him to hang up.
That sounds pretty cool, but I have the best, he said he needed something from the heart. You know what's good for the heart? Protein. You should get some protein. Sounds good to me. Take my little hammer here.
You guys have such great ideas and everything. This is what I was thinking. That maybe we go to that human village, and I saw a flyer that I had found on the ground, and it said that you can get 3 sessions of therapy for free, and then if you sign up, then you can get 6 more at half price. And I feel like maybe therapy, and then he can get it framed when he's done and put it on his fridge, like he said.
All amazing plans. All amazing plans.
I think we could kind of try to put something together. I was thinking we go to caves for some nice obsidian for the bed frame. And if you want to fill that mattress with something else.
Fire.
Yeah.
Obsidian
that sounds
is
cool.
fireproof. That's why not wood.
Let's do a gift basket where we put everything, but instead of a basket, it's a bed that's on fire, and then we can put all of this stuff on it or close to it, or somewhere in the near vicinity of it to let him know that it is a gift bed basket.
A gift bed basket.
A gift bed basket. I love it. Okay, so all good ideas. Loving it. What's the first task you guys are wanting to go out and do here? Seems like we have a lot of ideas here. What's the group's consensus?
I mean, I like the obsidian. Obsidian's pretty cool, but that's all over in these caves. I think the first thing we got to do is get up to that human village, though, and get what we need from there.
Okay, is that everyone in agreement, or?
Definitely have some protein over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You all start to make your way out through the in the insane network of kobold tunnels that you all have dug over the many, many years. Again, as you are making your way through there, the unhelpful Jen's kobold glugging a massive mirror. With her.
Don't worry, I got it.
Kevin Kobold carrying his weight set with him. Checking corners. Yeah, let's go with the paranoid. Since you're, I'm assuming, leading this and checking the corners, make me a perception check. So just roll me a wisdom check for your kobold here, and we'll see how you do.
Not super great. So that's a -2 to a 9. What are we adding for
the
still +5?
+5,
or-
yeah, +5,
okay.
yeah, +5.
So a 14 then. That's not
Okay,
too bad.
all right. Nolan, what happened here?
Well,
Why are you here?
You know, this game presents an interesting opportunity because should the surges impact the player and every kobold they play, or just the current kobold they're playing?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
I'll let me go ahead and kick off these two surges thanks to Braegun, and then
Brandon,
I'll let
thank
you can decide, I guess, how you want to handle that. So,
Yeah.
Jen, whenever your kobold rolls a 20, a natural 20, you are compelled to shout your name
Just so
strikes
no one knows
again.
I
So,
think, yeah.
if you're what's your kobold's name?
The unhelpful.
Yeah, so you'd say that. Han, was it?
Ha! Like the
The unhelpful strikes again every time you roll a nat 20. If you decide to keep that, you may like doing it. So do it for all your characters, for all I care. And then Kevin, you can only speak in questions or take 1 damage if you don't. So,
Okay.
It's a great way to kill myself.
you know what? I might make you keep that one.
Yeah, I think that might have to be it. Kevin's gonna rack up the biggest body count here because he's.
Cheat code
I love it.
activated.
I love it. All right.
Enjoy.
Wait,
All
is
right,
it
thank
just
you.
for that one life? Like this one kobold, or like for the whole session?
We'll see. I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
Play it by ear. If there's some that you
Okay.
want to keep, feel free to keep them. If there's some that you're like, I want to be done with this, let it die with your kobold.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Are we at 5 HP or are we rolling
5
back?
H. No, yeah, 5 HP. Everyone has 5 HP. All right. So as this happens here, and again, Kobold Jen. I'm not gonna remember all your Kobold individual names. So I'm gonna refer to you players as Kobold Jen, Kobold. You again are a little bit further behind, but you feel a great sense of wanting to shout your successes at the most unhelpful time possible when it might happen. And then, Kevin, you feel that, again, something is compelling you. You're much more curious right now. Now you're the curious Jim Bro, who is maybe more prone to asking questions. But as this happens, sighting around the corner here, we have Kobold Chris. You see with a 14, in the tunnel entrance, there are 3 adventurers, it looks like. Tall, humanoid creatures. Some of them, one of them has a darker kind of like drowish complexion, long kind of flowing hair, wearing what looks to be heavy kind of armor. And the other 2 look to be humanish, maybe half elf. It's tough to see because one of them is wearing a helmet. But they're having just a conversation outside of this tunnel here, and you can see them as you're coming up here, and as your friends are all making noise coming up behind you. What would you like to do with that?
Turn back. There's some people up there. I think they're here to kill us all.
Should we kill them
Where?
instead?
They're just right around this corner. I don't know. I don't like it.
Is it
I like it.
daytime or nighttime right now?
As you because it's tough to tell underground.
Yeah,
It's tough to tell.
underground,
As you get up to the top where this tunnel opens here, it looks to be morning, so you can see
Okay.
rays of sunlight, which hurts a little bit because you are sunlight sensitive as kobolds. But again, it's not damage dealing to you. But you can tell it's daytime now.
All right. You worrying over nothing. We could just go. And then I just like I just start striding on ahead.
Okay.
Like, yeah, whatever.
All right.
I'm all good. Whatever.
All right. Yeah. So how do you approach them, Kobold 0077? What do you do?
I kind of have a bit of a swagger, just kind of walking, like, you know, they think of it like a beach bum type, you know, just walking on ahead. I'm not really paying attention at all to my surroundings.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just walk forward.
I'm gonna roll for them to see what their reaction is to this random kobold who's just wandering around. Okay. So as you turn the corner, you can see them. They're talking. You can overhear them going, "No, these tunnels are full of danger. I know. We need to be careful. There's death could be around any corner here. What the fuck is that?" And then they turn and they see you, and one of them is just going to fire a firebolt at you. That is a 11 plus 15 to hit, so that's going to hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
And then that is 9 points of damage to you as this happens. And with that, you all, Chris, the paranoid, you turn around, you see walking out and just,
I knew it.
007 explodes into a sea of.
So anyway, I start blasting.
All right.
Can I have final words?
Sure. Yeah. What are your
right.
final words?
All right, I'll say, "Tell boss, I was just resting my eyes."
Oh god.
As this happens, Kobold Chris decides to start blasting. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative real quick. And then Jen, I'm sorry, 007, yeah, 77, still roll for initiative because you'll get a new Kobold here in a second.
All right, sounds good.
That's a 22 for me.
Excellent, 22.
16.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17, okay.
13. I'm coming. I have something that will help. It might actually help. I'm coming.
It's Nolan's back. What's up, Nolan?
I am back to celebrate a $200 donation from
What?
Baby Mist,
Oh my god.
which is incredible,
Incredible.
phenomenal. But that also means chaos. For one, for anybody that hasn't attacked yet, you still have your plus 25, I
Plus
think.
25, yes.
And now you have a plus 26 and a plus 27 on top of that. Plus 26 and a plus 27 and a plus 28 because we're at $2,800 now. That's what it is. So plus 26, plus 27, plus 28. And that also means 200 divided by 20 is 10 surges. So we're just going to grind things to a halt real quick, if you don't mind, because I don't want you to have to roll initiative for a kobold that may not exist momentarily. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So let's get going. The first surge is going to impact 00's second kobold. Your critical hit range is expanded, so you can crit on a 19 or a 20. But if you roll a natural 1, it creates a thunderclap. Which do they all get 5 health?
They all get 5 health, yeah.
Okay, so if you roll it, all right, so you can crit on a 19 or a 20, but if you roll a nat 1 thunderclap, which hits everybody within 10 feet, and if you're a kobold, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Second surge is going to be for Chris. Oh, this will be great. The next time you laugh, like you, the person, Chris, you take 1d12 psychic damage.
Oh, jeez.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Oh, you can't hear what I'm saying.
You can't hear what?
No.
Can you hear us?
I can very like just a kind of echo of you. That's all. I hear everybody else.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Does everybody?
Can you right click on his window and you should be able to like mute him?
I'm not even
that
seeing
thing.
a window for him. On
Okay.
Oh, tell him to refresh his page real
Can you
quick.
refresh the page? No one asked you to refresh the page real quick. Okay. Okay.
As soon as he comes back, we'll try giving him the bad news again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome back. Can you hear and see me?
Yes, God is here.
Yay!
Perfect. I'm here to deliver you the news that the next time you laugh in real life, you take 1d12 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll probably just die.
Yeah, I think a lot of these are basically just going to be just die.
That's fine. That's good.
That's great. Honestly, that's the perfect game for that. Jen, your primary weapon. What does Ha use to attack with?
A mirror.
A mirror. Giant mirror.
A giant mirror. Well, Ha the Unhelpful's giant mirror can somehow jam. On a natural 1, you're unable to attack with it for some reason, and you must take an action to unjam your mirror.
The mirror just falls over on top of her.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's not all swole like him.
That's true.
I'm trying so much, but I can't get the workouts right. I can't.
We can't all be this big.
Yeah. Kobold Kevin, this one's a little mathy, but for your next... Actually, I got to roll a dice. Oh, perfect. For your next 6 rolls, 11 or higher is a 20, 10 or lower is a 1.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's excellent. Love it.
Let's see. We got a couple more to get through here.
Yeah.
Kevin, you have an imaginary friend who persistently compels you to attack everyone you meet.
That's so good. That's so good.
Let's see. Here's an instant death. I haven't rolled who it's for yet. Is anybody just begging for death right now?
I don't know if anyone's begging for death right now. So yeah, let's make it random.
All right. Kobold Chris, an anvil falls from the sky and crushes you for 30 damage.
Okay, so Kobold Chris is dead.
My death flail, can I at least fire off my pistol once?
Yes, you can.
I will, anybody that dies during one of these surges, I will absolutely allow you to keep your plus 26, plus 27, plus 28.
Yeah.
I could not possibly rob you of that joy. Because when do you ever get to add, what is that, 60, 70, something damage to a roll?
Yeah. All right, so let's just, so you're going to fire your gun off here. Would you do me a favor real quick? Just roll a d6 here. If it's a 1 through 3, you're going to hit one of your fellow kobolds. If it's a 3 or 4, 5, or 6, you hit one of the people you're aiming at.
5.
Okay, you hit one of the one you're aiming at. Okay, great.
Sweet.
Great.
Perfect. Chris, your new kobold, Adonis, the god of beauty, appears before you, and he takes such a liking to you. He gently caresses your face, granting you a +5 bonus to your charisma checks before saying, "Make daddy proud," and disappears.
Oh, okay, that's excellent. I have something for that. Yeah. Okay.
Double O, when you hear your kobold's name, you are petrified for 3 rounds or 18 seconds if you're out of combat.
Okay.
We've got 2 more surges here. Holy cow. This is going to be great. Not like you needed this one, but Jen, you get a +3 to hit. So not your damage, but just to hit, +3. And then finally, Jen with the last one here. You also get your critical range is expanded by 1, but if you roll a natural 1, it's a thunderclap that kills anybody within 10 feet if they're a kobold, apparently.
Yep.
We're both ticking time bombs.
Ticking time bombs, indeed.
Excellent.
And
we love it. We all love it.
for the math, those that are bad with math like myself, you get a +81 on your next damage. That's the cumulative bonus.
Jesus. All right. So, thank you for that, Nolan. I appreciate it.
Enjoy. Thank you, Baby Mist.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss. That's so amazing. So amazing. Okay, so let's wrap up a couple of things here. Okay, so first, the paranoid one sees your friend get exploded. Her last words echoing in your ear as you fire off. As you go to fire a shot, the rest of you see a brilliant anvil just appear over his head and just and splatter him. But Chris, you get a shot off here. Roll me an attack roll here to see if it hits. You actually the bullet flies true towards your enemies.
Okay. Well, that's a 10 plus.
Should be +5 because we have a plus.
So
Yeah.
15, and I believe the gun would use a dex, so 17 total.
Okay. Yeah, it hits. Yeah. Plus
2d6 plus 81.
2d6 plus 81.
So that is a 10, so 91.
96 damage.
The gun goes off here, and the drow face looking creature, and then we'll say his buddy behind him, the bullet just rips through both of them. We're gonna say you killed 2 of them with 1 shot because that was a significant amount of damage. He falls dead, and the other one falls behind him, and you see the third guard go, "Holy shit, what was that?" We're going to go with new kobolds here real quick for Chris. So Chris, since the god of charisma came down and blessed you here, so we're going to say that your name is Urt, the charismatic. So that is who you are. And then for 007, you are Scree. You are Scree the let's see here. Scree the judgmental.
Okay.
Kevin and Jen, 2 of your kobold friends just died, and coming around the corner, you see 2 more of your kobold friends approaching behind you. Kevin, what do you want to do? There is 1 guard still up and alive at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see all of this stuff happen just around me. The anvil falling, the humans dying, and I'm gonna run. I'm gonna see the new kobolds coming, and that's gonna empower me. I'm gonna run up to this last. Is it a human? I'm gonna run up to last. Do you even lift, bro? And I'm gonna take my kettlebell, which I'm going to say is a warhammer.
Yep.
And it's specifically it's the flaming tongue warhammer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to wield it with 2 hands, and I'm gonna do a running stomp so that I squat right in front of him, and then just hip thrust this thing into his face.
Go roll an attack. Excellent. And it was the form of the question. Do you even lift, bro? That's a question, so you're still good.
All right, I rolled a 19.
Oh,
so
that
19 plus -2 plus 5.
Still hits. Yeah, it hits. Roll me damage, please.
Okay, so the warhammer is the D10. That's it. So that's 9 plus 2d6 fire damage.
So 9 plus 2d6 plus 81 points of damage. Yeah, how would you like to kill this guy?
I want to hip thrust my kettlebell or my warhammer, whatever you want to call it, into his jaw so that his head is just ejected off of his body and baseball batted into this.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what happened. Boom! Flames go up his spine, and his head just kind of juts out, and it goes up to the ceiling and splatters in a sea of gore. You guys have killed these ones, and there's 2 new kobolds coming around the corner here. And with that, we're out of combat, so we're going to say you guys absolutely mop the floor with them. The unhelpful Jen did not help.
I totally had something that would have helped in this situation. What's it there? Okay. What are you guys doing here? Why? So.
Sorry, bro. You could get him on the next reps.
Thank you. Go get him.
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We're here to help you out, get this gift for his great burrowingness.
Oh.
All right, so with the new kobolds in, you guys are just heading to town?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Do we roll for new weapons?
Yes,
or
yes. Roll me.
items?
Yes,
Yeah.
you both roll 2. You both roll 2 D100s now because you're on your kobold.
Okay.
So just so everybody knows, my first one was a 58, which is a Wand of Wonder.
Oh, excellent!
That sounds
Amazing.
A lot of AoE there, so we might be just killing ourselves again.
Excellent. Excellent.
43.
Okay, I rolled an 88, and I got the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yes.
Wait, 88? What did you get?
The 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide.
I might have put the link in there. What 88 you said?
Yeah.
88 is actually Sovereign Glue. I apologize. I
did?
must have copied
Okay.
it. I apologize. But if you want, you could have a book instead.
I'll have the book. I'm
have a book.
judgmental. I have the special leather bound edition.
There we go. I must have just copied the wrong link down.
Look at me. I am the captain now. I am the dungeon master now.
Oh wow! And I rolled a 98. Okay, what do I get for that?
Yeah, my second
Potion
one
of healing. Okay.
is a 43, a staff of fire.
A Staff of Fire and a Wand of Wonders.
Yeah.
And then, yet again, Kobold 007 gets just terrible items.
Yeah, I got potions of healing. So hopefully that'll help out. and if anybody takes 4 or less damage, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Now-
I have the supreme potion of healing. I can heal like up to 60 HP.
Yeah, you can heal all your Kobold friends with one potion. But-
All right.
Okay, so you're heading off into the bright sunlight. It hurts a little bit. Your eyes squint as you get out into the big open world. You can see off in the distance there is this town of Ikeria, not too far off. Are you guys just waltzing up like you own the place, or are you guys going to be a little sneaky? How are you guys trying to approach the town?
Mm-hmm. I keep having to stop as I'm scooching it to like adjust the blanket that I have over it, because if like anybody looks into it, then they get trapped inside. So she has to like keep stopping to like adjust the blanket, and then being sneaky. It's not sneaky for her.
Not sneaky for you, but okay. So you guys are unhelpfully being walking down the thing with this.
I will say that like this town. Can you like say like how big this is? Like a little tiny village.
It's a fairly medium-sized town. So there are actual stone walls that wrap around here.
Oh, okay.
Very classic kind of fantasy style. Think kind of you know Germanic in terms of like the buildings, as far as like they have those thatch roofs, hay, things like that here. But again, it's a medium-sized town. Again, they're a little wary of outsiders. You guys do know, and you've heard tales that some kobolds went missing after they'd gone into the city here. But again, you're off for a noble cause to get a birthday present. So you approach. You can see the entrance. There is basically a moat that wraps around this town with water that you can kind of see and you can look down into. There's fish inside, and it wraps around the entire thing. And there's also a drawbridge where there is quite a bit of traffic going in and out. You see there's a lot of carts, wagons, and things like that moving in and out from this particular settlement. So it's quite busy this morning.
Oh, right.
Do you think we can talk our way in? I feel like I could.
Absolutely, we are better than these plebeians. This town is quaint compared to the ones I've been to.
I might be able to convince him with just bring the guns out, you know? Might work.
Those are all really good ideas, everybody. I'm gonna be there to support you.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you all just decide just to waltz up to the gate. So do you guys wait in line behind the other caravans, or do you guys like cut in front, or what do you guys do?
We're on much too important a mission to wait in line.
As you start to barge your way through,
Excuse me, pardon me. Important business for Ashar, the burrowing greatness.
excellent. Make me a charisma check here. Let's see how good you do.
Oof. It's like, so 7 minus 1 plus, so that's 6 plus 5 is 11 plus another 5 for my other bonus, so a 16.
Okay, a 16. With a 16, people are shocked. They're taken aback. They're like, I didn't know kobolds could speak. Does he have an accent? My goodness, that is by far the most charismatic kobold I've ever seen. You get a few more looks as this happens. And especially since your friends are lifting weights and then also carrying a massive mirror with them, you get up to the front of the gate and you see a tall, heavy armored guard looking down at you and going, "All right, come up." Looks down. Can I help you?
Yes, we're on quite an important mission. We require entry into your city.
I see. All right. And he looks at all of you and he goes, looks at his list. Well, kobolds aren't on our ban list today. All right. That'll be 5 gold for each of you. Any entry into here today for the taxes. Please go and put the gold over here and we'll let you in.
Do you guys have any gold? I don't.
Wait, I have something that could help. Hey, sir, you should look at this mirror. So rip it off. I need a DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Yes.
This is so helpful.
So helpful.
Yeah, I just want to say while this is all going on, I whip out my dungeon master book and I start looking up guard.
Yeah. You see that these guards are common guards. They have 10 HP. They're not very healthy either. As this happens, I rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to say this just where this happens. So, as you flip it off, he's like, "Mirror, what in the..." And he gets sucked into the mirror. As this happens, the other guards are like, "Sound the alarm!" And they pull out their weapons as this happens.
Help me, please. Turn the mirror to them.
Jen, I'm sorry, the other 2 guards are going to attack you after that happened.
Get out behind the mirror.
That is a plus 15. That's a 20 to hit, and a 13. So yeah, Jen, 2 swords come out, and they just cut off like your torso and your body. And unfortunately, Jen is dead. Kobold Jen dies in this. The rest of you see this happen. Is there anything you guys want to say or do before the cards decide they're going to attack you?
Point my wand of wonder at them and just...
What do you cast?
That's a good question. Let's see what I cast. It's a D100.
Oh God, I forgot about
65. An object of the GM's choice disappears into the ethereal plane. The object must be neither worn nor carried within 120 feet of the chosen point of origin, and no longer than 10 feet in any dimension. If there are no such objects in range, nothing happens.
Okay. There is, again, the town gates and the town seal, this beautiful, like, brilliant, like, ornate jewel that's above the top of this here. And you go, "Aha, take this!" And their seal just disappears from the town. And they go, What in the bloody hell magic is this? Get them! And then, again, they are going to attack you guys. 0077 and Kevin, what are you guys doing with this?
I mean, if we get attacked, I'm gonna rush next to where Ha was, or where Ha lays. Well, if we're all pretty close together here, I'm just gonna start swinging at somebody that that killed him. So
Okay, make an attack roll, and then 0077. What are you doing?
I am going to activate my special ability called Unsolicited Advice. And I'm basically going to say, like, you guys are all idiots. You need to do more magic. You need to do more attacks. And basically, that's pretty much. I'm just criticizing people, but I'm not being that helpful.
Yeah. You hear from like the caravans as they're running away. Oh, that kobold is so judgmental as they're running away from you.
Yeah.
All right, go and roll me an attack, please, Kevin.
yeah, so that's a 12 plus 12 minus 2 is 10 plus 5 is 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And we get a 1d10. That's 8 plus 2d6 of flaming damage.
Okay, yeah, you kill one of the guards easy with that. Because again, they're guards; they don't have very much health either. These are common like village guards. How does it look? What do you do?
All right, so this flaming kettlebell, I like rotate it around like I'm doing a shot put almost. And hit this guy up into the air. So like his whole body, but I hit him from like underneath. So he like gets tossed into the air like 15 feet, but he catches on fire because he takes the 2d6 fire damage. So he just like, he looks like a firework just going off into the distance. Just like a flare.
Yeah, absolutely. As this happens, you all are going through this. There's two towers that kind of like there's certain guards inside there, but they have like heavy crossbow bolts up there. They just turn and face you, and we're just gonna roll to see if they hit. So they're gonna attack all 3 of the remaining kobolds. That is a 12 plus a 15. That is going to be a hit to kobold Kevin. That is a natural 20 on the kobold crit to 007, and that is a 14 plus 12 to Kobold Chris. Yeah. Bolts fire down, and all of a sudden, you have several pinned kobolds to the road here, pinned to the stakes. That is, I think, the second death for Chris, and then the second death for 007. And the first death for Kevin and Jen. So, that's a TPK. The entire party gets wiped out for that one here. We're gonna pick up some new kobolds here. So we will start with Jen, since Jen just died. Jen, you are kobold Tesk. Tesk the Flamboyant is who you are.
Oh, honey.
Kevin, you are Chickle, the kobold Chickle. Chickle the Chickle the OCD is who you are. And then we have 007. You are Zema. You are Zema the easily discouraged.
Okay.
And then, last but not least, Chris, you are Rask. Rask the flirty. 2 charisma pack, one's back and back in a row. All right. We pick up outside of the Kobold Cave, where, again, several new kobolds have emerged. Everybody roll for your magic items, please. So for Jen and Kevin, you get 2 rolls, and then for Chris and 007, you get 3 rolls.
Awesome.
Because you're now on your 3rd kobold.
27.
I got 14.
Pipe of the Sewers.
Excellent. That's a good one.
And 27 is also the Dungeon Master's Guide, so we'll need
Okay,
to...
27 is actually, it must be messed up. 27 is the Alchemy Jug, so you can actually search Alchemy Jug. So you will have an Alchemy Jug there. I was copying.
Oh my.
All right, and then Jen, what did you get for your items?
I got a Dust of Disappearance.
Dust. Oh, that's good. Dust of Disappearance is good.
And a Dagger of Venom.
Ooh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. And then 0077, what'd you get?
All right, I got a roll of 14, a Gauntlet of Overpower.
A Gauntlet of Ogre Power, okay. Excellent.
I also got 76, the Armor of Vulnerability.
Ooh,
Very
okay.
nice. And I don't know what 29 is.
29 is the Sunblade.
All right.
Jesus.
But I'm easily discouraged despite all this unpure stuff.
And then Chris, what did you get?
So I got the Boots of Speed,
Excellent.
the Gem of Brightness,
Oh, okay.
and the Iron Flask.
Oh, excellent. That's very good.
I'm excited for that one.
Okay. All of you appear again out there. And again, you're not sure what the last kobolds were up to, but you still know what your mission is. So, what do you all want to do? There's the town, there's the forest nearby, there are tunnels. You all approach each other.
All right, I want everybody to just, if you guys could just help me for a minute and just like line up in order of how tall you are, that'd be great. Just like just you're the tallest here, I'm in the middle, and then you just go over. Thank you.
You know,
All right, now what were you saying?
You can't tell how tall anybody is if we're all laying down together, if you know what I mean.
Interesting. I'm not laying in the dirt though. I don't think so. So what are we gonna get, Wormy Daddy?
Do we have to do this? There's other groups doing this. I mean, can't we just hope that they get it done?
We're doing this because ours is gonna be the best, obviously.
But what if they don't do it? If they don't do it, then he won't have anything. And you know what happens whenever he doesn't have anything. That could be really bad.
But everybody's just so amazing in it, and I just mess it up.
I mean, we could at least have some fun before we go out, you know? That's all I'm saying.
Can we just write like a thank you letter and just be good with it? He could put that on his refrigerator.
Oh, you saw what he did when he gave him a ruby, and he headbutted that guy into the ground. I don't know what a thank you letter would do.
It's so common. He needs something fabulous. He needs something spectacular. He needs something that no other dragons have. It has to be amazing.
How about we perform a show?
I was just gonna say, is there a dance school there? You know, maybe we could go and learn some moves.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So your guys' goal is to go find a dance studio to rehearse a show for your... Okay, excellent. Yeah. All right, are you guys heading to the town for this? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. You guys head back towards the town, and you see a large amount of wagons scurrying backwards, and a lot of them talking like, "Oh my god, that was so crazy!" I know it was. As they're like you're hearing whispers about some of the kobolds that have just recently died. You all get to the outskirts of town, and you can see the gates are now closed. You can see there is several guards surrounding like a mirror, and they're all kind of like scratching their head going, how do we get him out? I mean, I don't know. What's this here? And there's like a sign that they've posted up here saying entry closed, and there's a picture of a kobold that's like crudely drawn with a circle and an X through it. No kobolds allowed at this time. So you have to find a new way in, possibly, depending on how you want to do this.
Can we just go through another door?
This is discrimination. This is not. We will not be denied access and entrance. This is a special occasion. No. She's going to very like loudly. Excuse me, pushing through people. Excuse me. We need to get into the city. I don't know what is happening here. We're gonna go. Okay.
Make me a charisma check.
Oh no. Okay.
Does anybody go with this kobold to help, or is it...
Most definitely.
Okay.
I'm carrying behind, but I'm definitely there.
I'm definitely gonna go, but I'm actually gonna walk past them towards the sign, and I'm gonna like go up to the sign and be like, "You spelled kobolds wrong. It's not actually like it's not spelled Kobold. We're not bald. It's kobold." And then I'll just like circle in the A so that it's bold and it looks like a big circle.
Right. There's a 3 to charisma.
Okay. But before we see if you what is Chris? What is your kobold doing to try to help with this situation?
Sauntering up kind of to the closest guard. I'm like, come on, man, we can work this out. Do you want a drink? And I'm gonna hold up my flask for him. Because as far as I know, it's just a flask.
That's true. That's true. Okay. And then what is the OCD kobold? I'm sorry, Jet 007. What is your kobold doing?
I'm carrying behind the others, thinking like, I hope they got this.
Okay. So, Kobold Jen, what did you get for your charisma roll?
I got a 3.
You say that like
A 3. As you get a 3 here, you're saying you're flying, you're looking up at this tall guard who just is like, listen here, there's no kobolds. As he goes to do this here, you hold up the flask, and as you hold the flask, what is the save for the iron flask? Is there a save for it? I forget.
So if the flask is empty, there is a save.
Uh-huh.
So I'd have to roll to see if it's
Empty.
got something in it or not.
Ah, that's right. That's an important aspect of this item.
Yeah. And it is empty.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay.
So there is a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
All
Or
right.
they get trapped in the flask.
And how many people get trapped in the flask? Is it just one, or is it multiple people get trapped in the flask?
It is just one target.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and roll this here for it's a 5 on the dice. Plus, yeah. Okay. So
Dang.
as you hold it up here, he looks down at it and he goes, he's very wary because, again, the previous kobold held up a mirror and someone disappeared into it. So he kind of just like backs away from it. He goes, oh my God, these things, they're multiplying. We need more help. And they all like turn and they start to leave to get more help from you kobolds.
Dust of disappearance. Flourish.
I was going to say,
All around us.
the dust disappearance, I think, works on multiple creatures, correct?
Within any creature, me, an object in a 10-foot
Yeah.
emanation originating from me.
Because I was gonna say, you see him like, we need more help. Get them! The heavy crossbow bolts that were at the top of the towers turn and point towards you. But as this happens, dust to disappearance. You all disappear, and they're like, oh my God! Let me roll for the guards.
3
Did
minutes.
they go into the mirror too? Shit, I don't know. I'm not looking into that. They are confused. You guys have an opportunity to get inside the city if you would like to.
I mean, boots of speed. My speed's doubled.
Jesus.
I'm gonna run.
All right. Yeah. So everyone's able to enter the city here as, again, you guys get through. Disappear. Oh, we have Nolan here.
Hey.
We do have a Nolan here. 0077, what is your kobold's weapon of choice currently?
The gauntlets of ogre power. So I melee right now, it's punching.
So you're so you're not holding anything.
Oh.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh, well, I technically have a sunblade that's like...
Yeah, she does have a sunblade.
Yeah, I do have a sunblade, but I haven't like... I'm
Okay.
not quit with it, but I can.
I mean, well, I hate to take away the sunblade either, so I'm just gonna re-roll this one.
Okay.
Give me just a moment here. Random number generator. Okay. So this particular effect is roll twice on the Playoff Surge table, disregarding this result again, and both events occur simultaneously. So
All right.
2 for the price of 1. Let's go.
Excellent. Let's go.
Two's an even number.
This is not going to be a problem at all. A mundane house cat appears at your feet and just begins following you around. It will not engage in combat, but hey, that's kind of neat, right?
What color is it?
Purple.
Good. All right.
All right.
I'm superstitious. All right, go.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
it's not a
so-
black cat or anything like that. The next effect is roll again. The effect is twice as strong, so let's roll again.
Nice.
Cats.
Nice. This is good.
We're building up to something. What is it? I don't know, but Oh, okay. This could be interesting. So this is the one you had last night, Shorty, where the enemies suffer -2 AC,
yeah.
but it's twice as strong now. So now they suffer -4 AC.
Okay.
Got it.
Evening the
-4.
playing field just a little
-4.
bit.
Right.
-4. -4. All right. -4. AC. Okay. Good deal. All right. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you for the surge, and thank you for donating, everybody. A tremendous amount of good is coming from this here. Thank you so much. All right. You guys make your way into the city. It is bustling, but you do hear some like, alarm bells going off, and you see there's a heavier guard presence heading towards the front gate as you all slip in. Now, you're trying to find a dance studio or something like that, yes? Someplace where you can go and... Okay.
The theater.
Everybody make me a, I guess a perception, a wisdom perception. Just everyone roll me a wisdom check, please.
Okay. You have to do it disadvantage because we're in the sun.
No. I'll say
right.
no disadvantage on no disadvantage.
I rolled a nat 20.
Jeez.
10.
We're
10.
14, but we have -2, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
13. Let's say 13.
So, being the OCD one, you actually immediately go over to like a town directory, like in a mall, and you immediately go over there and you start like looking around for one. And you find there is a dance hall for gentlemen and ladies. It's called the Lord of the Wings, we'll say, dance hall and studio. And you're going to head there. You know exactly where it is. With the dust of disappearance, I'm not going to make you guys roll to get there unseen. By the time the dust kind of like wears off, you find yourself approaching the studio. It is a brilliant-looking two-story building. It has a lordly lady and a man kind of like dancing together on the signage outside. What would you guys like to do?
I'll check the sign to see if they're open.
It does say open. Walk-ins welcome.
I will adjust the sign because it's not level. I'll just
Make me an acrobatic check because it's up there on like the window and you have to kind of climb up there because you're small.
careful.
That is a nat. What? So wait, my
Dex check.
6 roll.
Yeah, dex check.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. That was a 5.
Okay.
Plus
5.
2 is 7.
7. Okay. With that, yeah, it's so frustrating, and you're like on the window, and you're like scratching the window as you're climbing up it here, and it's making it a little bit worse. And again, as this happens, you see inside like the window, like a woman's like ding 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 ding, get down, stop it, bad. And she's like yelling at you from inside as this happens. It takes you a while, but you do cause a little bit of property damage as you fix the sign.
It's not straight. I'm like yelling at her through the window, like it's not straight. It's.
But you're scratching the window. You're scratching my. Get down. Oh. Jen, do you open the door and go inside?
With a flourish, she flings it open. Beg your pardon. We request your services.
She looks.
We need an ensemble.
She looks down at you and she goes, but would you please tell your friend to stop scratching up my mirror? Like the glass here. Oh, God.
You just don't understand art, apparently.
I'm sorry. This is a place of refinement and dancing where we teach elegance and grace. What are you all doing here? Shoo! Get out of here. Go.
We need choreography. We need lights. We need costumes. We need stage effects. This is important. It's life and death.
Okay. Make me a charisma check. Is anyone helping her with this? Has anyone else walked inside or?
I'm still very much for shadow. I'm tagging along.
I just remembered. I just laughed, so
that's
I
right.
need to take some psychic damage.
Yes, you do. All right.
I don't remember how much it was.
It's a D12 of psychic damage.
Do you want to roll that, or
no? I'll let you roll it. It's yours.
right.
Go ahead and roll it. Let's see.
About to die.
a 3?
Oh, you did.
So you're okay. You're okay.
All right.
Man, my head hurts.
Oh. You okay? And I was like, it's so. I know it's super stressful. And I turn and I turn to like the dance instructor, and I said, and we kind of need it like today.
Okay. What'd you get on your charisma check, Jen?
I got a 16. X is in her element, okay?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. With that, she looks down at you and she scoffs at the very idea, but then she sees you holding yourself up. She sees your dancer's like grace and like legs, and she's like, those are some of the best chicken legs I've ever seen.
I know.
I must work with you. I think.
I'll come inside I'll finally come inside after it's level enough, but it's probably like there's too many chinks that are in the links that are folded in the wrong way, but it's straight.
It's straight now. It's straight. I love it. Okay, so as this happens, she agrees to teach you how to dance and things. What kind of dance are you guys wanting to learn? What kind of thing are you guys trying to do?
We like to have a
Interpretive dance,
performance. A performance that shows the glory of the glorious master of all. And we need props that we'll need to call the Horde.
Okay. She opens up a closet, and there is a sea of props. Anything that you could potentially imagine for yourselves here that you can use. Everybody roll me a dexterity check to see how well you memorize choreography here.
I got a 7.
11.
11, okay.
I got 11 also.
11.
This lady obviously doesn't know what she's doing, and so Tex has decided to, do her own number on it because she got a 6. You obviously don't know what you're doing.
She goes, I don't know. I have been dancing since. She is incensed at this. I'm assuming that 0077 is easily discouraged and just gives up halfway through.
Yeah, it's like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should do the props. And I kind of just, work on that.
Yeah, but she is more incensed with Kobold Jen.
Yeah.
And she is like berating you, going, see here, I will not have this taken here. It's 11221122. That's the number. That's the spin. That it gives the personality for the performance piece. She is critiquing what you're doing heavily, Kobold
You
Jen.
obviously don't know him like I do.
I'm gonna roll for her to see if she does anything. Oh yeah, she's pissed. She goes, and she's a dance teacher, so she has really strong legs. She's going to kick you very hard. So we're gonna roll and see how it goes. Okay, that's an 18 on the dice, so that's gonna hit. Roll for and that is a 6 on the d6. So she again incensed at your disrespect of her art. She just comes up and punts you, and you go flying and smash headfirst into one of the glass, like one of the bar glass kind of areas. And unfortunately, Kobold Jen is dead.
As she's flying through the air, she's like, you don't even point your toes.
Damn it. Oh, that's an 8.
So as this happens, you see this, your head just kind of and falls over dead. So that's another one for Chris.
Oh man.
Kobold Kevin and Kobold 0077, you see this happen. What do you do? The two of your Kobold friends have just died.
I'm gonna go find a mop, or I mean a dust, a broom, and like the thing that you sweep up, because there's clearly a mess on the floor, and I'm like, we can worry about everything else after. It's just I just have to do this one thing, and then we can worry about everyone dying.
I'm obviously like, well, if she couldn't do it, there's no way I could do it. I actually, I assume there's like a maybe a wagon or something out there. And I'm like, well, maybe at least I could leave with some props. And I start like loading it up, like just ignoring everything else.
And she started loading. She's like, "What? No, you're not taking my props. Stop taking my props right now." She's going to come up and she's going to kick you too because
I'm so sorry. We're just borrowing it. We're just borrowing it. I promise. I promise I'll give it back.
That's a 19 on the dice to hit, and that is a 4+2 to her strength. So that's 6 points. Unfortunately, you are also dead again. 00. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But OCD Kevin, she is okay with you cleaning up right now. She sees
Can
you
you
actually.
just? You're making more of a mess, and I can't deal with this right now. I can't clean them all up at the same time. You're gonna have to help me with this, please. Just like this is too much.
Make a persuasion check, please. Which is charisma, just charisma check.
That is a 14 minus 1. 13.
13. Okay. With that, she's like, I knew I should never have let you little cretins inside my studio. And she's going to go and try to attack you as well. That's only a 16. Oh, 16 hits. Yeah, you have an AC of 12.
Yep.
Okay. That is 5 points of damage to you, which I think kills you.
Yes.
The dance troupe, unfortunately, is dead at this point. Okay, well, this is going well so far.
I have high hopes for the dance troupe.
The dance troupe.
I'm putting cause of death next to each of my characters too, and I want you to know, hunted by dance teacher is ridiculous.
It is
I need you to
ridiculous.
know that.
All right, so let's get some new ones here. We will start with Kobold Jen. You are Diggs, the Kobold Diggs. Diggs the irritating. So that is your kobold.
Be prepared.
All right, Chris, you are Gakru. Gakru the drunk. All right, 0077, you are Snux. Snux. Snux the conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
And then Kobold Kevin, you are Feder, the angsty teen.
Nice.
Oh, I cut my hair. Yeah. When I rotate my hair to the other side, it's usually super long.
All right, so next group of kobolds comes into play, and again, you find yourselves outside of the cave, squinting in the sunlight slightly, but you are on a mission. So far, none of the other kobolds have returned with anything befitting your deity. What would you all like to do?
We have to do something.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think he wants more ale. We're running low in there. We just need to restock.
I want you guys to really think about this. Our Dragon Lord has been a Dragon Lord and has been like really mean, like today, and was like really mean like last year, but he was so kind and nice the years before that. I really think that is a fake Dragon Lord. I think like the real one is like like underground. Like we have to save him.
Such a
This
lot
is
of
like
work.
shuffling
Can't
in
do
a circle around you guys, like shuffling their feet, like picking up the dust everywhere, but like it's just like in a circle around everybody.
I mean, I'm good with going back down. The sun's already too bright, and then it's been killing me. I mean, I'd rather be in the dark.
I like
Biggs leans
darkness.
over to Chris.
Darkness. Go. Yeah. What do you do?
Just leans. She just like leans close to Chris.
Not touching, can't get mad. Not touching, can't get mad.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Quiet. Quiet.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
Oh my god.
This is the worst place ever.
So I did roll for my new magic items.
Yes.
by
Sorry.
the
Everyone roll
way.
for your magic. I'm sorry. I forgot. Everyone
Oh,
roll for
shit.
your magic items here real quick. I got lost in the role play. I'm sorry.
So I got a Holy Avenger weapon, which I've decided is going to be a flail.
Excellent.
I got a Staff of Thunder and Lightning. I got another Dust of Disappearance. So
Excellent.
That's
Excellent.
and then I got a Rod of Rulership.
Jesus. All right. Excellent.
Alright, so rolling for 3, right?
Yeah. Roll for
Okay,
3.
perfect. Alright.
All right. Then
Oh, cool.
Chris Kobold is decked out.
What is 71
71 is, let me go ahead and pull it up here. Woohoo, come on.
and
computer.
40?
All right. 40 is a rope of entanglement. And 71 is a Vorpal sword.
Yeah.
A Vorpal sword.
I hope you can use it. Yeah, my last round, like, I was OP, but I had no confidence to use it. Alright, I need to know 31, and I actually rolled a nat 1, so I'm really interested in that nat 1.
One. The one is the Horn of Valhalla.
Alright.
And then you said 31?
Yep.
A Dagger of Venom for 31.
Okay.
Okay. And then what'd you get, Kobold Jen?
The best. So
best.
I got Cloak of the Bat,
Cloak of the Bat. Excellent.
Oil of Slipperiness,
Excellent.
and Dust of Sneezing.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
other one I did get was I got a 41. That was pushing a flying.
Potion of flying as well. Okay. All right. You guys are all kitted out. So, are you all going back into the caves?
So
Okay. You all about face and march your way back into the caves. Now, what are you trying to find down here? Are you trying to go with your conspiracy theorist friend's idea that your leader is actually in trouble and
I mean, it
Yes.
sounds plausible.
I think there's got to be a secret layer or something that they're hidden there. We had to save them for this imposter dragon. Our dragon's super nice and friendly. That's the one I
Whatever.
remember.
I just don't want to go outside.
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense.
making a lot of sense? Okay, so then we will 0077 make me a intelligence check to see if you can guide your friends to where you think this conspiracy theorist your conspiracy theory will take you to finding your boss.
And I give them disadvantage
Yes, you can.
because I'm stepping on the back of their heels.
Alright. I rolled a 14 and a 9.
Okay. As Kobold Jen is just making it difficult for you, you're still focused in. You're still trying to find this out. This is the first time that any of your brethren have given heed to your warnings of what is to come here. It is very difficult to navigate, though, with her stepping on the back of your heels nonstop. I'm going to roll here real quick something. Okay. You lead them through a series of caves and tunnels, restricted ones that you're not supposed to go down. But 0077, with your, again, ideas of this dragon is not your dragon. This is not the one. This is yours is loving and benevolent. You head down more tunnels, but you're making quite a bit of noise here. And as you do, you approach a large a doorway that leads to the chamber of who you think is your particular leader, where he is, where he's being kept hidden. What do you do?
I examine the large door and but I touch it to feel it as well.
Yeah.
All right, and I find some random markings on it, which I will say, look at this. Do you see it? It looks just like our Lord's Dragon Claw print. This is him. That's gotta be him. This is a sign.
Gotta be him.
This has to be the secret lair. This has got to be it. This is the one they didn't want us to find.
Feder is just standing there. He's got a rope of entanglement that's dragging behind him, and he's got a Vorpal sword that he's kind of dragging behind him also, and just standing there, not amused. And just okay,
I mean,
let's go.
I don't see anything, but you seem like you know what you're doing. And dust of disappearance over all of us.
All right, I love it. Yeah, you all disappear with the dust of disappearance. You can no longer see Kobold Jen being irritating, but she's still there.
He's tried so hard. Just making noises and shit.
All right, does it 0077, does your Kobold open the door and try to go inside?
I attempt to push it, yes.
Okay, yeah. Make me an athletics check or a strength check, please.
Okay, strength check.
Can I give them disadvantage by spilling the oily slipperiness on there?
Oh my gosh!
Yes, you can.
All right, I rolled a 17 and a 4.
You get up there and you push. And
I slipped.
Jen, roll me a d6 for damage here. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, I better not die, brother.
If she dies from this.
A 1.
A 1. You take 1 point of damage as you slip and fall.
Emotional damage. It's emotional damage.
That's true. But the door does not open up. Is anybody going to help open the door, or are you guys get discouraged and walk away? What do you do?
I think I know how to open it. Hold on. I'm going to use my staff of thunder and lightning. I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, because thunder and thunder wave, it creates a force. So I mean, why wouldn't thunder just do the same thing? So I'm gonna cast thunder with it. So, oh man, I guess it would be DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
The door isn't gonna fail. So go and roll me damage on that.
Let's see here. It's not bad, actually. Let's see. Quarterstaff. Is that strength or dex?
I will say dex. Go with dex. Go with your best. Go with your best stat.
So that will be 9 damage to the door. But then, there's also an audible thunderclap. Every creature within a 60-foot range has to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
And on a failed save, you take 2d6 thunder damage.
Okay, everyone make
And
it.
are deafened. For a minute.
All right.
I got 19, so I don't know if that guy if I can use that as a crit or whatever.
So, okay, 8.
Yeah, I'm special.
What'd you get, Kobold? Chris? Kevin, sorry.
I got a 4.
Okay, roll me 2d6 of damage then, and let's see how this goes.
Roll low.
That's 10.
That's a 3.
Oh, you guys are all alive, but deafened horribly as this happens.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. So you break out, and none of you can see this either. You can't see him do this because you're all invisible. You're just waiting there, and all of a sudden, the door gets blown open, and inside you all see the head of your massive worm-like dragon turn. You can see that he's actually on the toilet right now, a massive one, as you guys have entered into his private personal chambers. I'm going to see if he can sense you, because he does have blind sight and other things like that. As the door gets blown open and you're all deafened, you also hear just nothing but ringing in your ears, and you see your deity look back at you, who's like on a massive like outhouse port like hole that he's over, and he's like, ah, what the hell is that? And he's gonna use his breath weapon. He's gonna attack the front door. No one's gonna be able to survive this, even though you're invisible. It covers the entire doorway. You all got destroyed.
Can I throw my dust of sneezing at him before I go?
Sure. Make a dexterity check. Let's see.
Wait, so the conspiracy theory is actually correct?
Oh gosh, that's a 3. It's a 5. A 5.
Okay, you throw it, and as it throws up there, you see it fly up, then you're like, go! And then like a torrent of fire just evaporates it, and then hits you, and then everyone is dead. Everyone can please roll a new kobold. At this time, you're going to be winged kobolds, though.
Fun.
So everyone can look up the winged kobold stat block here. We'll ramp up a little bit. As far as goes.
Do me last. I gotta go get it. I didn't know we were going to go through this fast. I need more sunglasses. Do everybody else.
Yeah. Can I have like a dying words on this one?
Yes, you can. Absolutely. What's the dying words?
I knew you were real. They called me mad, but I was right. The patterns, they were code. I knew it. And burnt to a crisp.
Burnt to a crisp. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We can actually probably we're about, I think, halfway through almost. So I think maybe Nolan, if you're there, we can probably go on break real quick here. Let Jen get some more sunglasses, and we can all take a quick break if you're there, Nolan.
Right.
We're all set. Excellent. Hello. Welcome back to the Playotic weekend here, where we are doing our best to solve some problems being tiny kobold creatures. And again, we're having a good time, hopefully, here. Oh, if anyone is not, I'm having a good time, which is all that really matters. So I'm just kidding. No, everyone's been doing great here. And again, thank you so much to everyone who's watching, who's been participating this weekend, and who's been donating to an amazing cause helping kids. Thank you so much. We cannot, thank you and put it into words enough for all the good that is being done here today. So with that, let's get back here. So you guys just unassumingly kind of burst into your boss in the bathroom, but it did not go well, and you all ended up being torched alive by your worm overlord. And as this happens, he's upset that this happened, that this on his all days, his birthday, you guys have done these kind of things. So he summons in you all, new kobolds, his A-team, people who are better than the traditional standard kobolds. You are winged kobolds now, with an amazing 7 health points at the moment. So let's go ahead and get some kobolds here. We'll go back to the kobold vending machine, and we will start with Kevin first. Kobold Kevin, you are now Rearpo. The aspiring influencer is what you are, Kevin.
All right.
We go to 0077. You are Bonds the Motherly. So that's a nice one. I'm gonna feel bad killing Bonds. We then go to Kobold Chris. Kobold Chris, you are Niblu. Niblu, the... Come on. Roll, please. Hold on. Nibbly the Gambler is who you are.
All right.
Yep, there we go. And then, last but not least, Kobold Jen, you are Teamork. Teamork the Big-Brained. So, those are your new kobolds. You all may roll for 4 random magical items for this particular moment. So if you have not done so, do that now, and then we will pick things back up.
Who is I have teamwork and I have myself as rear po. Who are Chris and Double O?
I'm Nibbloo.
I am
Blue.
Bonds the Motherly.
The motherly, yes.
Bonds. All right.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and roll for your magic items. As this happens, you all are summoned into your boss's chamber. And as he like pops his head out of the ground in these underground tunnels here, he looks at all of you and he goes, ah, finally, hopefully I have some confident children here. It has been a trying day. And of all days on my birthday, this happens. All I wanted was some thought and effort put into a gift, but it seems that was too much. I'm counting on all of you to find me a present to make this day special. He looks at all of you and then just kind of retreats back into his hole. You all have been given this task. You know that your fellow kobolds have not done very well. What are you all wanting to do?
What's up, fam? It's your boy, Rear Po. Just, you heard the man, Ashard, wants, his little birthday present. So we're just gonna see what's going on today. You guys can hang along with us.
He has a sending stone that goes out to all of his followers. I love it.
50 gold says I find something first.
I think you have a problem.
No. I have everything under control. It is not a problem. It will not become a problem until I run out of money.
Sounds like a problem. However, that is not a problem we need to address at the moment. We need to find a gift that surpasses all gifts. And based on my calculations, we have not done very well.
I suggest that his gloriness has a lot of hoard and he needs a personalized hoard warmer. I want to knit something really nice with his name on it and he can put things in it. And maybe have it sent to a potpourri.
A hoard warmer.
A hoard warmer.
Heartfelt, handmade. You can't buy it in the store. It entices the senses. This has potential.
Well, look, if we pool all of our gold together, there's a jousting match happening today. We pool all our gold together. Look, I got a buddy. He's got a sure thing for me. We can double our gold, and then we can get even nicer yarn and stuff for this blanket.
All of my gold is tied up in stocks and bonds. Thank you very much. I prefer to invest. I'm working on generational wealth. Thank you.
Scratchers
Guys.
are an investment.
I just got an idea. What if we invested and made our own cryptocurrency and we could call it Yarn Coin? It'll be great. We can knit him a hoard warmer, which is actually just more hoard. It's the best idea ever.
It's brilliant.
You can get investors. Launch on the platforms of social media. You should not handle the finances because you'll lose them. And then you can be our supplier put together. This, based on my calculations, can be done.
We're gonna need a lot of yarn. I heard about this thing called crowdfunding. What is that?
Yeah, I could totally tell you what that is. The crowdfunding is where we just talk to all of my followers because they're all out there and we can they give us money because we're cool, and that's how that works.
That's such a lovely idea.
I've got these magical pipes that can gather rats. We bring the rats in. We start our own racetrack. give people good odds. We clean up. The house always wins. That's what they say. So I mean, we can't lose with that.
I feel like multiple sources could potentially get us to our goal faster. And I feel like, how many followers do you have?
But it's not really that important. But
Are you even monetized?
it's a lot for me. Actually,
Okay.
it feels like I have more than you, so I don't know, but
I spend my time doing other things like investing and finding ways to actually contribute to society. But I think that if we go with our rat racing and our crowdfunding, I think we should also go directly to the source, and we can gather our own yarn by shearing sheep on our own. That means we get immediate resources right now to use, while the other ones, because we don't have very much time. We don't have very much time.
All right, so just real quickly, I rolled the 78 for a potion of growth, but I don't know what 10, 44, and 93 are.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, for items.
So
That's okay.
So 10 is a mace of terror. What was the other numbers?
44 and 93.
44 is a sword of sharpness,
Okay.
and 93 is mariner's armor.
All right.
That is good. Anybody else have items that did not link over correctly? I need to go over.
I got them all.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so we have some great plans, big brain plans that are, again, nowhere near scams at all, I'm feeling. So how are you wanting to implement this, and what is the first task that you guys do to achieve your goals?
The first thing I do is I look at my personal yarn collection, and it's unfortunately not going to be nearly enough for this massive project.
Okay.
A lot of the source materials for sure.
I think what we could do is, one, we get the rats in here. We need a racetrack, and then we call in the rats, and then I will go live so that everybody can see the racetrack, and then we can have them place their bets through social media.
That's brilliant.
I feel like we should expand it other than just our little community, because our little community does not necessarily have money to spend. But perhaps if we go topside while we are finding sheep to shear, we can open up the rat racing next to Farmer John's sheep pen while we're shearing and hold a race there, and then you can live stream it.
That's good. Singular
Brilliant.
location.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. So you guys are heading up top to head towards Farmer John's farm, correct? That's where we're heading?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. You guys make your way outside. Winged kobolds having a bit more speed. And then, of course, carrying all of your crazy magical items that you guys have with you. You have 30 feet of flying speed and 30 feet of regular speed right now, so that's great. It takes you not that much time at all to fly over to the humble farming estate of Farmer John, as he is called. Who is approaching him? You can see him. He's outside. He's working the fields right now. There's several barnyard animals, some pigs, some goats, kind of milling around here. It's not busy in this particular part here. And again, he's just out there, just tilling the field. What do you guys do?
So I'm going to approach him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, Farmer John, look, I know, scary kobolds. Don't worry, we're not here to hurt anybody. We just we have some potential business that we wanted to talk about, getting some wool from your sheep, maybe setting up a racetrack. Are you thirsty out here working in the hot sun? I have a drink for you. I'm gonna hold out my potion. It is a filter of love. So if he drinks it, he will be charmed by me for 1 hour.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for him to see if he's gonna drink it here. Oh, okay, yeah. He looks over and he goes, oh, look who it is. It's a little lizard guy over there. Well, oh, he's offering me a drink, isn't that? He kind of like stumbles over to it. He goes, it's very hot out in these fields here today. I haven't had a friendly face offer me a drink in years. He takes it and he downs it. And as he downs it, he looks at you and his eyes kind of go like heart-shaped over at you. And he is charmed by you. And he goes, oh, you're so beautiful, little kobold.
Thank you. So you wouldn't mind if we took some of the wool from your sheep and set up a racetrack and
No, of course not. It is anything that I could do, old Farmer John, to help you with this. I am more than happy to.
You're so gracious. Could you maybe go into town and get some people to come out and bet on the races?
There's going to be betting on races, of course. Yes. I will do that for you.
And if you
Thank
know
you
any,
so much.
if you know any seamstresses or anything like that, that'd be really helpful too.
Getting some seamstress. I'll see what I can find for that.
I'm gonna blow him a little kiss. No.
Oh my! I haven't felt my heart jump and beat like this in years. And he turns around. So you guys are left alone on his farm. He's gonna go off and do that. I love the use of the culture of love.
All right, so I did some quick calculations. I'm assuming that this thing's gonna be at least like 20 feet by like 20 feet of like stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's gonna be like maybe about 5 feet high. So I did some quick math. We're gonna need about 600 yards of wool for this.
Okay.
I put on my gauntlets of ogre, what is it, strength, and I grab my rod of lordly might, and I push button 2, and then 2 flanked heads fold out, and it forms into a battle axe to start the shearing.
All right, wait, hold on. So I have a potion of growth. So I want to find the biggest sheep, like the fullest sheep, and we're gonna like use this potion. Wait, can I use it on more than one?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So like, yes, I'll just like start sprinkling this thing on the sheep. So hopefully we'll get enough from this flock.
Okay. So you're gonna start sprinkling all these things in the sheep, and then you have a giant great axe that you're gonna be using to shear these sheep.
I have to push it in first, and I push button 4, and it gives me a climbing pole so that I can climb on the sheep. Then I get up and I turn it back into the battle axe, and with my gauntlets of ogre strength, with my 19 strength now, I can start shearing and tossing it down.
Okay, great. Let's do. You can easily like sprinkle the juice on the sheep here and stuff like that. But 0077. Let's do a wisdom check here for you because it's basically an animal handling check here to see if the sheep, now that they're growing and things are going on, if anything bad happens to you.
Well, I'm flying over them, but still.
Yeah, you're flying over them.
Okay.
So yeah.
I rolled a 10. So what is it?
10
modifier -2.
-2, but you have a plus 5.
Yeah, plus 5. Okay, this is 13.
13. Okay. With a 13, several of them start running around and start again acting it. But with the 13, with your flying, you don't get hit by any of these creatures. They don't kick you. They don't just like headbutt you or ram you or anything like that. And again, we will see how much shearing we can do. Jen, make me a dex check real quick just to see how well the shearing goes, and if you. It's a well put together plan.
That's a 14.
14, yeah. 14. It takes a while, but yeah, the shearing goes not too bad. All right, Kevin and Chris, what are you guys doing while this is going on?
Yeah, so the farmer said that it was super hot out. So my thought is, there should be a place to like make it cooler in like where so that the people will stay, and if they stay, they'll spend more money. So it just so happens that I have a staff of frost, and I'm going to cast wall of ice. So it's basically gonna make a dome of ice around like a half dome, right? So like you can see everything. The light is gonna come in, but it's still gonna be cold in the general area because you have these giant blocks of ice that are just it's 10 feet by 10 feet and it's 1 foot thick. So it's huge.
Where are you guys doing this at? Because he has a farm. He has got, like, is it next to the buildings? Is it off in the field? Where are you doing this at?
Presumably it's going to be like, there's the rat track.
Yep.
And then next to the rat track is going to be like the stands where people are. And so you're going to have the ice wall that's like around the stands with, appropriate doors. And there's probably a place to go to the bathroom or something.
Okay. All right. The gambler, Chris here, where would you want this rat thing to be at so that you and Kevin can design out this dome of ice?
I guess it's going to be right in the middle of one of the fields.
One of his farm fields. You should go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go into his cornfield and just start icing over parts of his field and his livelihood as this happens. You create a big barrier of ice, and then how are you making this rat track? What are you trying to do for this rat track?
I think if it's a cornfield, I think I'm just gonna try. Like I have a sentinel shield, so I'm just gonna try and like mow down as much corn as I can and just try to make a track out of the corn itself.
I love it. Okay. All right. This goes on for a little bit. Yes.
So it's like a corn maze-ish type of thing?
Kinda.
Okay,
It's
cool.
just a circle, but
All right.
All
Can
right.
we turn the corn into refreshments?
Popcorn. We can make popcorn.
So I have the staff of thunder and lightning again. I can lightning strike the corn and see if
Make snacks for the race.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I mean, yeah, might as well, right?
I mean, yeah. Might as well.
So yeah, I'm just.
I want to think that the sheep are on the other side of the ice wall. Okay. Just to say where I'm at.
So yeah, I think for right in front of where the stands are going to be, so that there's no corn blocking the view of the track. I'm just going to cast lightning strike down that row. It is a bolt of lightning, 5 feet wide and 120 feet long.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it just happens. Yeah. Let's see how much popcorn is made from this. Ooh, a lot of popcorn. So yeah, it is. This Kobold team is working great right now. You guys are synergizing. You're doing very, very well. Way better than the other ones. Hello, we have a raid going. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining us on our Playotic weekend. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. We appreciate you coming in. We are currently all Kobolds trying to again find a birthday present, and it is devolved into gambling, maybe a crypto scheme. Who knows? It's going to be fun. All right. A few hours pass by this time, and the sun is starting to go down. It's starting to get a little bit golden hour-esque, like as far as like the vibe and the feel is what it's getting here. You all hear wagons coming up the path. You see before you again, and I rolled for our farmer John approaching up with several wagons full of different people from the village, all excited about the upcoming rat races that are about to happen there. As they approach, Farmer John kind of comes up and goes. He looks at his cornfield, which now has been roasted, turned into a rat maze. The love wears off after a while, right?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. We'll see how he feels about this.
Well, but we're selling the popcorn. So,
You're selling the popcorn.
We're selling the popcorn.
But does he get any of the proceeds though?
That's up to them. That's up to these guys.
He comes up to you and he goes, "Oh, little kobold friend, what did you do to my farm?
We needed to make a racetrack.
But why didn't you use the empty field over there?"
You have an empty field?
He goes, "This is my cornfield. What am I supposed to do for a living now?"
Well, we're gonna sell some of it as popcorn.
Oh, okay. Do I get to keep the money from that?
Sure.
Make a charisma check. Let's just see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, so that's -1 + 5. So that is an 8.
An 8. Okay. He goes. He looks and he goes. Oh no! I'm ruined. Oh! He starts to like panic, and I'm gonna roll for Farmer John here. Ugh. Yeah, he starts to panic, and you can see he's like, what is the wife gonna think about all of this? And then he just kind of falls over. It looks like he's having maybe a heart attack or something as this happens.
Just leave him. It's better this way. It's fine.
I'm gonna take off my cloak and just lay it over him.
As this happens, several people are coming up. Kobold Kevin and Kobold 0077. What are you doing? Are you greeting? Are you telling people where to go, where to sit, all these things? What do you guys do?
I know I'm running out of time, so I am just crocheting.
You're crocheting.
That's a lot of wool.
It is a lot of wool.
I'm gonna be live, so I'm gonna be like, "What's up, fam? Here at the Rat Track, we're ready to go, and we're gonna be betting soon. So get all of your money ready, and we'll be releasing our yarn coin as soon as as possible."
All right. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay. There are. I'm gonna roll here real quick. There are quite a few people who are showing up right now. And again, for Chris, the gambler, coin is being thrown down right now. Coin is being thrown down at the moment. They are betting. They're excited about this. Where are you guys getting these rats from for this race?
So I have the pipes of the sewers. So I can summon swarms of rats.
Excellent. Excellent.
Went from gambler to bookie. Wow.
Yeah. As soon as we're ready for this race to start, I am going to use all 3 charges on it to try and summon 3 swarms of rats within a half mile of me.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so as this happens, as you're going live, Kobold Kevin, again, talking about the yarn coin, you're getting the amount of followers that you have. They're excited about it. They're ready to invest right now. They're ready to drop some coin on that. Make me a dex check real quick for your sewing 0077, please.
Sure.
Let's see how far you've gotten.
Ooh, nice. I rolled a 15 plus 3.
Ooh.
18. Nice. I'm on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you are on it. You are carving it up right now. And then many of them are sitting down here. Kobold Jen. They're waiting for someone to tell them, when the race is going to start, and, what the betting lines are. What do you say to them?
Ladies and gentlemen, please proceed in an orderly fashion. Your bets will be placed over here. Please, if you want to get a shout out to the social media platforms, go over here. And if you would like to see the investment that is happening, please go over here. If not, please take your seats and we'll go around and collect the bets. Thank you.
All right. So they put money down. There are 3 swarms of rats. So, Chris, how do you envision this going down? Are you is it per swarm, or are you summoning individual rats with numbers that they're going to race? How are you?
No, I'm just going to summon 3 swarms of rats.
Yep.
And have them all run, and no matter which rat wins, I'm going to pick the rat with the least amount betted on it and say that that's the winner.
Okay. Okay. Because
they're not going to be identified at all. It's literally just going to have the rats run, and I'm just going to Gary the rat only had 2 people betting on it. This is Gary. Gary won.
Okay. All right. All right. So, let's do this. Let's do this. So, you summon some rats here. You play the pipe of the sewers. It's a disgusting sound as these pipes get played. But the hype is here. People are excited. There's buzz in the air. You have people throwing tons of coin down in front of you. And again, they are excited about this race. Several swarms of rats come up, and you can see the bettors are a little confused. Like, I think that's mine. No, the one with the gray hair, that's mine. No. I want the one with the cheese. Yeah, that one over there. That one looks good. There's betting going on now. Kobold Jen, since you're the one who's directing everything, some of them do come up to you and say, "Excuse me, how are we supposed to know who we're betting on? There's no identifiers on the rats. We want to make sure that our money, our coin, is in good hands."
Are you trying to insinuate that all rats look the same?
It's a big brain move.
The silence.
They look at each other. They go, "No, of course not. They're all unique individuals. It's tough for us to put money down on them because they do kind of look the same. These rats. Not saying that they are the same rats.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not going to make you roll for that.
They're individuals. They have personalities. They have lives. Okay? Shelly over there, she has 1,500 children that she's trying to raise money for. And you're trying to say that she looks exactly like Dave? Dave is just down on his luck, okay? They're trying their hardest.
He looks at you, he goes, I'll bet on Dave. It's 50 gold on Dave, please.
She'll say, Dave.
All right. They sit down. You have quite a few people there, quite a few villagers, and they all are excited to see this race go. Is there any fanfare? Do you guys do anything? I'm going to say maybe, does Kobold Kevin, do you do anything to get people excited for the first race?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this, and I can use my my Staff of Frost to cast Fog Cloud.
Oh,
so I will cast Fog Cloud, and then we'll be able to turn because it's a little bit darker, we'll be able to I'm imagining the Chicago Bulls whenever they first come out, and it's like, "You're Chicago Bulls," but it's just a bunch of rats. So they run out onto the field like a football team.
Yep. Absolutely. That happens. Frost comes out. It is a brilliant sight as these rats all rush out. With that, the race begins, and everyone's cheering for go. Is that mine? I think that's mine. No, that's not. There's confusion. There's chaos. But the rats are going. Do you tell them any instructions, Kobold Chris?
I guess it's whatever rat, like I said, has the least amount of money bet on it.
Yeah.
I will make sure that is the one that wins.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The rat Dave, the one that Kobold Jen was Dave, is the one that has the least amount of bets on it here. And he is this fat, aged old rat, and he's slowly running forward.
Yeah, but it's got 50 gold on it. Even if it only has one bet, it's 50 gold's a lot.
It's a lot of gold. But
quantity or quality. All right.
As Dave, Chris, as this is happening, you see Dave slowly walking towards the thing. The other rats are miles ahead of him. They all start running in different areas and stuff like that, trying to slow down so that Dave is the one that wins. And you can see the crowd is going, no, go forward, stop, what is he doing? They are losing it right now. And as it takes a while, but Dave finally crosses the finish line, you raise your hand and go, and the winner is Dave the rat. I'm gonna roll for the crowd. The crowd is not happy.
Oh.
What?
I think sensing this. Folks. the grand finale. Come this way. And she'll lead them over to the pen with the giant sheep, the one that we blew up to shear. And she'll take out her iron flask and open it and have the creature that's in it come out and have one of the smaller sheep go in as like the placeholder. And then have these two fight to the death. And for the finale, we have
two naked sheep.
Okay.
Giant naked sheep.
Okay. Roll a D100. Let's see what creature's in there, if there's a creature in there or not.
Verse, what is this one? Verse is a bone devil.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's very quickly. It's not gonna last very long.
So this sheep that is sheared, it's like half, it's down to its like its skin. It's like ma, and it's like walking around. You pop open this flask, and a large fiend, skeletal, massive, gaunt face and complexion. You see the sheep's eyes like go anime style. They like go really wide as it sees it, and you're like, they're going to fight to the death.
I fly away. Because I was right next to the sheep. I carry what I can, but it's not much.
Okay, I don't think the creature listens to you once you release it. Yeah, I don't see it says it listens to you, but there's a bone devil now on the field. It looks around, and it looks down at this enlarged sheep. The sheep is big. You guys are small. The sheep is like 3 times your size. And then this thing is at least 3 or 4 times bigger than the sheep. And it just is going to pull up its massive claw. And it's just going to... And just like lamb chops. The sheep just kind of like falls into pieces as this happens. And you hear the crowd... Holy shit! We don't need the money. They are going to start running. Kobold Jen, the creature looks back at you, and it's. Is there anything you say or do?
We thank you for your service. Feel free to spread your despair upon the world. You don't have to do it here. Off you go.
You have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Here.
Make a charisma check. Let's see if this devil.
I don't want to. I got a 10.
Okay. With that, the creature like turns and creaks its bony joints. It looks down at you, and without even seeing it, a massive tail swings around and pierces and scoops up your big-brained kobold. That is a 29 to hit, which is going to hit. And as the blade goes through you, you see your big brain leader on there dead. Unfortunately, Chen, I'm sorry. That is even with your now improved 7 health points. You take 22 points of damage as you die.
Invest in yarn coin. It's investment for the future.
What are the rest of you doing while this happens?
Oh man. I'm just gonna take the gold that I got and run. Fly away.
I carry as much as like what I finished so far, and I'm flying off with it. But I left like a lot of the wool there.
Okay, roll me another dex check to see how much you made so far.
All right, I rolled a 15.
You've made a lot. You have made yards and yards and yards. It's massive. It's very, very big as this happens. Kobold, Kevin, what are you doing while this happens?
I'm gonna be like, "What's up, fam? Check out this bone demon. Pretty sick, right? Yeah, this is what you get when you invest in yarn coin. We got it all right here." And I'm just going live with the bone demon behind me, just like casually.
The bone demon is like talking closer and closer to you as your two friends flee. Make
A
me
woo jump scare.
Make me a strength check, both of you, to see how much you can carry of gold and yarn.
God.
Natural 20.
Oh,
nice.
yeah, excellent.
I rolled 13.
13. Okay, it's tough. It's so heavy and it's so like cumbersome because it keeps like flying over you and like wrapping around you. But with the natural 20, yeah, you take the massive sacks of coins, get them up on your back, and you start to fly off. But as the Kobold Bone Devil gets closer to you, Kevin, we have Nolan, who is going to tell us some good news, I'm sure.
Absolutely, some good news. We have reached $2,900 thanks to
Yay.
excuse me, thanks to Holdren's $25 donation, which
Thank
means
you.
you players all receive plus 29 to your next damage. And we also have a surge, which will be affecting 0077's current kobold,
Excellent.
who refuses to believe magic is possible. You dismiss it as witchcraft and nonsense.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
That's fantastic.
All right, I love it. All right, Jen, go ahead and roll 5 now magic items for your new kobold that's coming out.
Goodness.
And you are Snesk. And come on, roll thing. Come on, roll. You are Snesk. You're Snesk the astrologer.
Very well.
Ooh, nice.
The astrologer is who you are. Coming out to see your friends as this happens. All right, Kobold Kevin. This Bone Devil's looming closer and closer into view as you're going live with Yarn Coin. Are you sticking around, or you see him coming closer and closer?
I think I'm oblivious. I think I'm just doing the social media and I'd be like it's almost like I'm watching the screen as I'm looking at it, and I'm like, as if I'm watching it, like I'm not even there. That's how I imagine it.
All right. As it gets closer and closer, it hears you going over about this Yarn Coin, and it stops and it goes. It leans down into you very, very closely, and it goes, "How much is it to invest in Yarn Coin?"
Yes.
I would say, I didn't even think about that. Where did we get the first you have to download the app, and then once you download the app, then you should be able to just pull right from your ethereal savings.
As a devil, this sounds like the kind of evil scheme that I would be interested in.
Perfect. Well, if I could just get you to sign right here, and I'm like,
Jen, as this happens, you pop up and you again see your kobold friends. Some of them are running towards you. One is Kobold Chris with 2 sacks of coins running towards you, and the other one is Kobold 0077 with covered in yarn right now.
What is happening?
Bone Devil, run.
Bone Devil, I knew it. It was a full moon in Aries last night. I knew this was going to happen. Is there only the 2 of you?
No, there's one more. He's getting someone to like and subscribe. He's getting the Bone Devil to like and subscribe.
Let's see.
Yep, the Bone Devil is liking and subscribing right now. He's like, "Oh, this social media stuff is really evil. Yeah, I can get behind this." He's really.
So I quickly explain like this, and I kind of like wave it like this is our gift to his his wormness. I need more wool to finish it.
Well, he is a Cancer moon, so very emotional gifts or something that I think would really be meaningful to him. It's a very emotional thing. This is a very, very good idea. And she'll like cup your face. I'm proud of you.
I'm going to drop one of the gold, like the sacks of gold coins that I have, and be like, this is for more yarn. And then I'm going to take this other sack, though, and go double it at the racetracks in town. And start to fly off toward town.
As you start to fly off here, there are several of the townsfolk who are upset with this. They see you all, and they all have like pitchforks and things like that, and they are like, there they are, they're the ones who took all of our money. They are going to attack you guys as this is happening. So, everybody roll me initiative, please.
All right.
Does the Bone Devil roll initiative?
Yes, the Bone Devil is. We're gonna say your charm in your stuff has made you his friend at the moment. So
Dope.
so the Bone Devil will do this. And you can see your friend's about to be attacked as well, Kevin. So you're good with that. Anybody roll over a 20 for their initiative?
Nope.
No. All right. Well, the Bone Devil did. Bone Devil. And then anyone 15 to 20?
17.
17.
All right. You guys have the same deck, so who wants to go first? I'll let you guys choose.
Oh, of course you could go first. Go ahead, dearie. You go first.
Okay. All right, Chris. And then we have 77. What did you get for your initiative, Kevin and Jen?
Got a 9.
9. And Jen?
11.
11, okay. And then Kevin with that. All right. And then the townsfolk are going to go there. Okay. All right. So we are in initiative order right now. The Bone Devil sees this and goes and is again posing with you. Like and subscribe or else I'll kill you. Again, your follower count is going up at this moment here. Kevin, as this takes place. That's what he's doing on his first turn. We go to
That's
Chris.
so fire.
We go to Chris. There are about 5 individuals who are surrounding you with, makeshift weapons and blades and things like that.
I'm going to take a swing at one of them with my Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Jesus, okay.
So... Jeez. Yeah, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Then it is 1d8 for the quarterstaff, and then I'm going to use the lightning ability, so it'll also be 2d6 lightning damage.
Jesus, okay.
So that is 8 bludgeoning, 8 lightning, and then I guess plus 29 as well from that last.
Yeah, we'll say you take out 2 of them with that, as that goes shocks right through 2 of them. They see him. Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with kobolds in this town? Jesus. Anything else you want to do, Chris?
I'm gonna try and fly away. I know I'm gonna take some attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah,
but
yeah. You're flying, so they're going to try to, again, attack you. One of them has a short bow, so we're going to have that one attack you. That is an 11 plus 15, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
But that's only 4 points of piercing damage as a bolt flies up and pegs you like right in the wing. It hurts, but you're still alive.
Just bloodies me.
Just bloody you. Okay. 0077, you see your friend getting attacked here. You're covered in yarn. What are you doing?
I actually try to get a little bit of altitude, but not much, just to get some height I feel bad doing this, but I feel like I have to for survival. I do actually whip out my Mace of Terror.
Oh,
and I use it. I use one of the charges. I look at who I think is the biggest person in the crowd, and that's who I target. To make them scared. They have to do a DC 15 Wisdom throw.
This D15 wisdom throw. Okay.
Yeah. I'm at DC 15. I'm sorry. Yeah, DC 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20 on the dice. So your motherly instincts as you're flying up. be afraid. It just
not working.
it doesn't ring true.
Okay.
Your motherly instincts, your caring nature, again, unfortunately, just does not ring true, and they do not believe you that you are here to hurt them.
Okay, I tried.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I have all this yarn. I'm pretty much just gonna dump it. I can't. I mean, it's encumbering me at this time. So I'm gonna try to use it as coverage or a net over the crowd.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I'll say, yeah. You're able to throw it, and let's just make me a dexterity check to see if you can trap the other angry townsfolk.
Cool. I got 18.
18.
Yeah.
18. Yeah. The yarn falls around them, and they get kind of tangled up in it here. So very good. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna try my best to move away, but not flee, because I don't want to get but just kind of inch away.
Okay, all right. It is now the townsfolk's turn. They are wrapped up there, so I'm going to give them disadvantage on this attack roll against you, but they're going to try to attack you and Chris. So the first one is it's a natural 1 with disadvantage, so that's going to miss. We're going to say I'm going to count natural 1s as misses for them on that. And then for the attack on you, 0077 with disadvantage is a 6 plus 12. That's going to hit, and they are going to. Yeah. So with that, as you throw the yarn down there and you have your Mesa terror, trying to strike fear into them, you just see a dagger fly up and smack you right in the head. You take exactly 7 points of piercing damage and fall down dead. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
All right. So we will get you a new Kobold here in a second, but now it goes down to Kobold Jen. You're up. What do you want to do? You see a handful of townsfolk attacking your friends.
She looks out. She pulls out her trident of fish command and her sentinel shield. The stars told us Ares is ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war. Let's go to war. And she takes up arms and charges whoever is closest to her, and she will try to hit.
Go for it.
Okay. I just want to say, be brave now. Just stick together. All right. No adventure can be kobolds with full bellies and full hearts.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wait, I have a +3. Hold on, that's 10. I have to go to all of my stuff. 10, 11, 12, 13 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Okay. I just want to do, I guess, the 29 damage to whoever I'm standing in front of. Let's go down the line.
Yeah, we'll say again you kill another 2 of them since that's how it happens. So how does it look? What do you do with this?
She looks up to the bright sky, even though there's no stars out. She's mapping out where they are, triangulating, and then she'll run up and just take it and stab one of them with the trident and use the shield to knock the other one over, and then bring the trident down through them.
Jesus.
It was your time.
This little 2-foot-tall kobold just going up and wrecking some people as this happens. Absolutely, that happens. 2 of them. There's only 1 left right now, and that means that Kobold Kevin, you're up with your Bone Devil friend. You see your friends getting attacked, and there's 1 angry townsfolk member left. What do you do?
Oh, it's only 1. Okay, so I'm gonna you know what? No, I'm gonna go with my original plan, regardless of if there's only 1 person left. I'm going to cast Ice Storm with my Staff of Frost.
Okay.
A hail of rock-hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
All right, so I'm assuming all your friends are inside this code as well.
Probably.
So, yep. So everybody make me a save then. What was the DC? What was the save? I'm sorry, DC what?
Okay, so I'm using Dex the save's going to be what? It's 8 plus your proficiency. But he doesn't have proficiency.
Yeah.
So
What's is it like? Is it a dex save or is it a?
it's Dex.
Okay.
It's just Dex.
Yeah, dex save. So we'll say it's a DC. We'll make it easy. We'll say DC 15. Just try to beat a 15. That'd be
18.
18. Okay.
We'll make it easy.
12.
Make it easy. 12. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure even if you do save, you're probably not going to survive.
Probably not.
8.
How much damage is it?
That is 10 plus 2 plus
It's over 7.
8. Yeah, it's everyone. It's enough.
Yeah.
We're done.
Everybody. So how does this look? What do you do? Are you still live streaming or what?
So yeah, that thanks for reminding me. Just I probably will be carelessly like not paying attention, and so I've got the thing out, and I'm like, "What's up? What's up, Yarn Crew? This is your boy, Rearpo, and I'm just here to just make it rain." And I like point my staff at the one guy, but it's like we're all in the same place, and you just see like the entire like hailstorm come down and just take everybody out, including me. Like the phone falls, and it like conveniently falls so that you can see what's going on, and everybody's just getting pelted with these giant rocks of ice.
Jesus.
I didn't think you were going to plan on killing yourself too, but
Poor God.
he's just looking through his phone.
Oh,
I do hope the Bone Devil takes the phone and carries on.
Yeah, the Bone Devil sees this and is like, "Holy shit, that guy was cool. Yeah, he was."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm gonna put that in my bio. Bone Devil said I was cool once.
Okay, so that's another death for everybody.
my face hurts.
Crazy.
I felt that was the closest we gotten so far.
This guy's so close. The guy's
Listen,
so
the materials are still there. Let's not give up on it with this next set, okay? We can
yeah,
stop.
there we go. There we go. There we go.
We'll see if
All
one of
right.
us has the skills to do it.
All right, so we are now upgrading our kobolds yet again. So let me go and pull up the correct one here real fast for you guys. So your next kobold will be kobolds. Let's see here. Where are we at? Kobold. It was a Kobold Knight. I forget what it was called exactly. Oh, come on, computer. Okay. All right. So you are now going to be. Come on. Come on, computer. It's taking forever to load. I'm sorry. You are now Kobold Dragon Shields, is what you
okay.
are. So you now have an amazing 44 hit points
Oh, yeah.
for this one. Yes. Yes, you are now Kobold Dragon Shield. So you're going to be the ultimate Kobold. You will have 5 magical items you will draw from this as well. So while you guys draw this, I will go and give you your new Kobold names. All right. Let's see here. We'll start with Kevin, since Kevin just killed everybody.
Happy to be here, folks.
There we go. Kevin, you are Grim, the Tactical. We then go to 0077. You are... Oh, that's a cute name. You're Uggy.
Mm-hmm.
You are Uggy, the Gossip.
All right.
That's fun.
There we go. Kobold Jen, you are Thud. You are Thud. Come on. Roll. Roll. You're Thud the Adorable.
You damn right I am. Adorable.
The Adorable. And then, last but not least, Chris, you are Kip. You are Kip. You are Kip, the drag queen.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
honey.
Okay, that's great. All right, so you are all now Dragon Shield Kobolds. You are now the elite Kobolds. And as you are the elite Kobolds, you were following on social media. You were seeing what was going on. So we'll say you guys are in the same area. As you approach, you see this live stream going down, and then your friends just died, and you can see a field of chaos. There's a bone devil. There are massively shaved, enlarged sheep not off in the distance, and there are townsfolk running around like crazy away from things. What are you all wanting to do?
Oh, honey, we're gonna have to get involved, aren't we?
I mean, I guess we should. We can't just leave them there.
They're all dead. What do we have to do? We gotta.
Yarn.
We still gotta
the
find-
yarn was part of the sheep.
We could take the yarn.
Mhm. I
What
think
are
one of them was carrying a bunch of gold too.
So what I
Yeah.
heard is like that wasn't really yarn. That was actually like cursed spider web, and that's why they all die. We shouldn't touch that.
Oh. But spiders are our friends.
But it's cursed. That's what I heard. Do you look at the comments on that feed? That's what some of the people wrote on the chat.
Roll me a D100, Kevin, real quick here, just for yarn coin to see how many people have actually signed up.
Yes.
Oh, roll high.
That's a 60 on the dot.
Oh
60.
yeah. It's taking traction right now. Yarn coin is getting some. It's gonna get pumping.
Trending.
It's pumping right now. It's trending. Yarn coin.
Nice.
All right, but there's a bone devil still like wandering around the field, still selfieing himself for the first time. What do you guys want to do?
He looks nice.
We could take the money and run, and then we could buy something, or we could just give him more of a hoard, if it's that much money. If we get into this yarn coin, I bet we could, funnel it
What?
off.
Why do we give him yarn coin? He has a lot of horror, but he has no
Oh,
digital
yeah.
crypto.
That's
We
true.
could give him yarn coin.
We go get all that gold and we use that, convert it to yarn coin,
Yeah,
and then he'll just be rolling in it.
yeah. And then he doesn't have to work so hard having to go get the treasure and fight the mean ones that, he can just relax.
He can quite literally take his hoard with him wherever he goes then, darling.
It's
It
gonna
could
be
be.
in his heart.
It'd be the first dragon that hoards Bitcoin, or hoards a cryptocurrency. I love this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the goal is to do that. Yeah.
We're all just a bunch of trendsetters here.
Okay.
What's that?
We're disrupting the market.
Yes, you are. Okay, you guys are all going to go and try to again. So, the thing is, the Bone Devil has the previous Kobold's phone, or his magical sending rock that goes out to his followers. And Yarn Coin is on that particular application. So, the Bone Devil currently has all the Yarn Coin, as he's still going live right there. How do you guys want to approach this Bone Devil to try to get the Yarn Coin back for your boss?
Maybe we can make friends. He seems nice enough. Everybody just wants a friend.
We could, yeah, well, I could spread word about how Yarn Coin is the new crypto. I mean, we know that there's like some other like stupid things out there like Pebble Coin or maybe Drac Dollars or whatever, but Yarn Coin is where it's at. That's the future, and of course, our dragon controls the horde on that.
Mhm.
We'll spread the word on it.
Yeah. Or maybe we can introduce them, and then the Bone Daddy can be friends with the Dragon Daddy, and then they can be friends.
I mean, it's worth a shot, but if If it comes down to it, I'm not gonna let this Bone Devil take away what is meant for our Dragon Daddy, though.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I have an idea. Like, so what if we convince the Bone Demon to meet Ashar, and then Ashar could just eat the Bone Demon.
Yeah.
Problem
It's
solved.
like a 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1. That's great.
Yeah, he gets yarn coin and he gets a meal, like, but a bigger meal. I mean, it's probably crunchy. It's like a Cheeto, but like less cheesy.
Oh, Cheetos.
I fucking love Cheetos.
So good.
Okay, so are you guys just walking up to this Bone Devil? How are you guys approaching this? He is still in the middle of what was an ice field that is now like kind of like dying down since the kobolds who summoned it were gone. Does anyone need clarification on any of the items they rolled here, or did? Okay.
Yeah, all of mine were off.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 57.
Okay, 57. 57 is a vicious weapon.
Okay. Okay, 43.
43 is a staff of fire.
Okay. 12.
12 is a hammer of thunderbolts.
All right. And 36.
36 is a ring of shooting stars.
All right.
Jesus.
Sounds good.
Does anybody else need items clarification? Nope. Okay. Okay. So, how are you approaching this Bone Devil? What do you guys do?
I'm going to appeal to its need for attention, I guess.
Okay, so what do you say? What do you say?
Almighty Skeletus. As you know, we've all launched our coin. It has become very popular, and and you were a huge help with that. And you're going to help us destroy our Q4 goals. You have that branding potential. Have you considered being the face of Yarncoin to be part of our high growth potential Kobold enterprise?
Oh my god.
Yep, it's good. It's good. Roll me a charisma check.
All right. 2. I worked hard on that.
It was so good. It was so good.
That was really good.
It was very good. It was very good. It was so good. But it was a 2. The Bone Devil is looking at the tiny social media device of this creature. He looks down at you and goes, he sees it's trending. He sees the coins and he's like, why do I need you when I already have all the yarn coin?
You're gonna need a charger for that?
No.
Does anybody else try to help? Does anybody else try to help as this happens? Or
He left the charger in the cave. I have to go get it.
Oh no, looks like your battery is running really super low. Oh goodness. That's not okay.
make another charisma check, Jen.
right.
Let's see.
I'll go for Jen. All right, Jen, you do it.
Jen and double O, yeah, but both of you make it. Both of you make it.
All right, I got an 8. I got an 8.
What's our minus here? Oh, no minus. 8. A 4. This is not happening, you guys. This is not in the dice today, okay?
As you say this here, 007, you're 007. You say it's not charged. He looks at it real quick, like he believes you. But then Jen pops up and she says something, and he looks and he goes. He starts to get the sense that you are messing with him, and he is not happy about that. I'll give Kevin and Chris. Is there anything that you guys want to do to try to help your friends, as this Bone Devil is again has all of your cryptocurrency?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Hold on. Okay, I guess Grim will walk up to the Bone Demon and say, Mr. Bone Demon. Is it Mr. Bone Demon? Is that what you prefer?
He looks down and he goes, it's a tough question, isn't it? I don't really have a gender right now. I'm currently... well, I guess I would go as... Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm Mr. Bone Demon. It's fine, I guess. He seems to have a bit of an existential crisis at the moment, but he gets over it.
I just, it's important for me to refer to people the way that they wish to be referred.
I agree.
If you will, Yarncoin obviously is in your control, no doubt.
Yes, it is.
So
many followers now. Look, and it actually is more followers than your previous Kobold ever had.
I understand that it may be a difficult time for you to be the face of Yarncoin. However, I know somebody who could be the face of Yarncoin because, as you know, a lot of times cryptocurrency is based on the person who is at the top of the Yarncoin, or as at the top of the cryptocurrency. We want to project the brand and have a strong brand because then they will continue to buy more. Would you agree?
He cocks his head for a second, thinking about what you said. Make me a charisma check. This is going to be a bit of a high DC because Jen and 077 did not have the best go around with him. So it'll be a high DC. But, let's see.
That is a 13 plus 0 because Cobalt Dragon Shields have 0.
No negatives, but okay. Unfortunately, he looks down at you and goes, I'm trending though right now. I think I'll keep all this for myself. And he goes to put it in his pocket. Last chance. Chris, is there anything you want to do here? He is seemingly not swayed by any of you at this moment.
Yeah, I'm going to... I'm gonna hit him with my horn of blasting.
Go for it.
Like it's going downhill. Nothing's happening. Like this isn't working. So, yeah, it is magic horn, thunderous blast, and a 30-foot cone. I am gonna line up so it's just him. Getting hit.
Yep.
DC 15 con save.
DC 15. All right. That is a 2, but plus 15 plus his other modifiers. Yeah, he's going to save, but it's still going to hit, though.
Okay. So it's half damage. That's 9, 17, 20, 24, 27. 27 halved, so
okay.
13.
13 points. All right.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna roll for initiative after this happens. So, what do you you just blow in the horn? What? How does it go? I mean, you're a fabulous kobold. So
yeah, let's go. Oh, honeys, this is a lost cause. Let's just take what's ours and blow into the horn.
Yeah, and it blasts, and he gets kind of like taken aback for a second. You do 13 points of damage to him, and we're gonna roll for initiative. So, what did everybody get?
Actually, I gotta roll to see if the horn explodes.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
20% chance.
Oh no, explode.
That's a 14.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So how bad is the explosion?
10d6 force damage to me.
You might survive this. You never know. You have 44 hit points.
Ooh. Okay, I see some low numbers.
Good.
3, 6, 9, 14, 19, 22, 25. Oh, 2 more. 29, 31.
You're alive. You're still alive. Hey. It blows back some of your wig and some of your makeup that you're wearing, but you're still alive.
Oh, man.
You're still alive. Okay. Did anyone get over 20 for initiative? No.
No.
Okay. Anyone 10 to 15? 15 to 20.
16.
16 for Jen. Anyone 10 to 15?
11.
11. Okay, 11 for 77. And then what did you get, Kevin? 7. And then what did you get, Chris?
3. It makes sense. I'm
makes
a little discombobulated right now.
As you blast this thing here, and the horn blows up in your face, it is the Bone Devil who's going to go first. He is going to make an attack at Kevin, because Kevin is the closest one, was the last one talking to him. He is going to roll a claw attack. He has 2 claw attacks. It's a natural 1. That's going to be a miss. Even treat natural 1s as automatic misses for my enemies. And then that is a 19 total to hit, which is going to hit. Kevin, you take 11 points of slashing damage from this creature as it reaches out and just with a bony swipe. It misses the first time because, again, you're very low to the ground and very tiny, but the second one that comes up rakes across your face and neck, leaving probably a pretty nasty scar, but it's going to be pretty cool if you survive this. That is his turn. It is now Jen, you're up.
So Thud is going to pull out this staff that is obviously way too big for her, and she has to hold it with both hands. And then she points it at the Bone Devil, and she casts Fireball with the Staff of Power. So I need a dex save.
What level is Fireball being cast at?
This one is at 5th level for the Staff of Power.
Okay.
So it is, what is that?
Are you trying to aim it? Are you trying to aim it so that no one else gets hit by it?
I think she's trying, but she's adorable, which means she plays up the little thing.
Yeah, absolutely. That is an 18 on the dice. So that's going to be a save, but he's going to take half damage. So roll me your damage, please.
Hold on, let's see. 6, 7, 8.
Jeez. Fireball.
Okay. Let's see. 16.
Wow.
Okay, so here's my question, because we have that damage, right?
Yes, you do.
Leftover. Can I just use that? It's higher than my roll, and he takes half of that. So
we
can I just use
we add it all together. So
we're adding it together. Okay, so
it's additional
81,
damage.
81.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
Yep, 81.
81 is what you said.
35 plus 81.
Jesus. All right.
160.
Yeah, we're gonna say for this as well. Roll me a d20 real quick. Just a straight d20. I want to see if you aim it so that your friends don't get charred by it as well.
16.
Yeah. You do fly backwards though, but it goes off, and in front of you, again, just the outskirt edge of this massive fireball consumes and engulfs this Bone Devil creature here, dealing maybe more damage than a kobold has ever done. But this creature also was resistant to fire, so
Son of a biscuit eater.
so he is still alive. But you did do a good amount of damage to him. So, with that being said, we go to 0077. Go ahead. You see the flames go up. Your adorable kobold friend, fly backwards with her oversized staff, rolling onto the ground as she gets knocked back on her butt. What do you want to do?
I'm actually going to do something. I'm actually do the same thing. I have a staff of fire, and I'm also going to do fireball as well. I see it's effective, so I can do the exact same thing. Okay. All right, so 86. Okay, hold on.
I'm going to roll a save again.
Yep.
That is another save. So.
Make my eyes hurt. Holy cow.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, let's do it. That's 25 plus the 81.
20. Okay.
All right, so it's 106, and you do your resistance on that.
Yep, so one resistance he saved, and then it's halved because he saved on that
Yep,
here. So not as much damage, but still a
Yeah.
significant amount of damage, though. Nonetheless, you guys have blasted him twice. And again, same thing for you. I'm going to say roll me a d20. Let's see if you get any of your friends in the blast.
All right, try. I'm sorry, I got a 3.
A 3. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Kevin, the tactical, we're going to say you get caught in the outskirts of this blast here from your other friend. I don't know if you can survive this.
100%.
Roll me a deck save, please. Kevin. I can't hear you. You're muted.
That's a 7.
A 7, okay. So Kobold Kevin is dead, but we will roll up a new one very quickly because it's now his turn. So unfortunately, the tactical one has gone. Kevin, your new Kobold is Kikle.
Kegel?
K-I-K-L-E. Kickle? Kikle? One of those.
Kegel.
You are Kikle, Keckle, the narcoleptic. So for this particular one, anytime before you do an action, we need to roll to see if you fall asleep. If you don't fall asleep, you'll get a bonus, though. So if you stay awake, you'll have a bonus to your roll. But we will do a roll for. Go and roll me. Since you didn't get a chance to really use any of your items, you can keep the same ones if you want, or you can roll new ones. For Kevin,
For the purpose of time, I'm going to keep the old ones.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't have any actual weapons, but the kobold dragon shields have spears.
Yeah, okay.
So I took 4 attacks. I have multi-attack, which is 3,
Yep.
plus an attack action of a spear. I rolled a dirty 20 and a 15. Do either of those hit?
With my -4 AC, they do. A 15 does hit.
Oh wow. Okay.
With a
Wait, if it's
-4
AC, -4 AC, then the other 2 hit as well. So let me.
Yeah. Yeah. I have
So
that. I have that. That -4 to AC to all monsters.
11 plus 3 is 14 damage.
14
I do.
damage. All right. And now, because you are the narcoleptic, before you make your attack, roll me a d20 real quick.
That's a 9.
Okay. You have to beat a 5. You get to add, because you are awake and alert and you did not succumb to falling asleep, you get to add a bonus d10 to your damage roll. So go ahead and roll me some more damage.
1.
It's not as impactful as I was hoping it was going to be, but all right. Tell us, how does it look when your new kobold comes onto the field?
Kickle is gonna yawn, and then charge forward with his eyes sort of closed a little bit, and then he gets up to this bone demon, and it's just poking, just poking viciously.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah. You jab into like its calf and its side here. We have Nolan back here who's going to tell us nothing but more good news. Yes.
Fantastically good news. We have a $40 donation, which brings us
Hey,
2
thank
surges.
you.
Thank you,
Thank
Braegon,
you.
for that.
Oh, thank you. Braegon, thank you.
I do have a unskippable ad coming up in 4 minutes. So, do we want to blast on through that, take an ad break now, or how do you want to handle that?
I will leave it to you guys here. Do you guys want to take a quick ad break before we go into the next thing?
It feels like we're working up towards sort of a climax, and I didn't want people to be robbed of that. So,
we'll take a quick
break now.
We'll take a quick break for the ad break.
perfect.
So, yeah.
I ran out of snoozes for ads. I'm sorry. I did my best.
You're good. You're good.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple moments. Actually, I'm going to hang out here and just talk for a minute if y'all want to take a break. So we're going to stay on this screen We're not going to go to the intermission screen or anything. So feel free to get up, move about the cabin here on Playotic Airlines. We are 55 hours into our Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. I am, of course, the voice of Nolan. I'm not currently visible on screen, but we have raised $2,940 so far this weekend, which is phenomenal. To put that into context, because, for example, if you were with us last year, we raised $4,000 during this event last weekend, and there's still definitely time to get up to that point. But if you're feeling down about that factor, if you just feel like, hey, you know what, $2,900 isn't a whole lot of money to like a big organization like Extra Life. We are currently ranked number 32 out of over 860 teams who are doing the same thing. So just genuine round of applause to everybody for helping make this possible, because every dollar genuinely does help. You go to the doctor and you kind of have an inflated sense of how much healthcare costs. But like legitimately, charities like Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network hospitals, they can do a lot with a little. So genuinely, thank you for that. Otherwise, we've got some more games coming up. We've got 2 more games, as a matter of fact. After this one, we've got Eisen, who will be running Goblins with a Fat Ass, featuring Skydog and Seacat, Kinsey and Aaron. Killowbean will be back. Melissa from Tales of Initiative will be joining us, and Ash, of course. That's going to be a game. That's going to be a game of games for sure. And then rounding off the evening will be Gup running D&D 5e at 8 p.m. That's about 5 hours from now. He's going to be running with Brad, Shorty, Sky, Monkey Man will be joining them for the final game, and Zentropy from Pandemonium TTRPG. A couple of them have sort of made it a yearly tradition at this point, sort of accidentally, to end the night. It's always a good game. Sometimes tears are shed. Doesn't have to be, but it can be emotional. So if you want to have some heartstrings tugged on, I fucked up. I'm sitting here staring at the ad starts thing, thinking there's an ad running. I haven't clicked the ad button. So we're about to go on an ad break now. Damn it! You'd think after 55 hours I'd be better at this, but no. Okay, so stay tuned with us for just a minute. I'm going to click that button. Anybody that's still with us, that means you're subscribed, or you're a Twitch Turbo subscriber, or you have an ad blocker that bypasses the ads, and good for you, because I hate ads, but it's a pick your poison situation. We've sort of found an infinite money hack with regards to being able to run a couple ads back to back during the intermissions, so that we can play longer without being interrupted so frequently. But the timing of things doesn't always work out exactly. So I am tired. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. It's been a long weekend. It's been a rewarding weekend. It's been an exciting weekend, watching everybody come together, playing all these games, watching everybody have a fun time. These games are fantastic. Every one is unique and different. Like there have been no 2 games the same. There's been very unique concepts, like this one with the throwaway kobolds, Aaron with his puzzle dungeon. I hesitate to mention the lactation of Scrumbo, but we all bring something unique to the table. We have so many new faces this year, which I am beyond thrilled to have join us. It's always difficult because it is on our channel, and by being on our channel, it is technically benefiting us. You're watching us, you're following us, you're seeing our name. But I do want to shout out everybody that's helped make this weekend possible, because just because I'm sitting here pushing the buttons on our channel doesn't mean we could do it without all these people. So make sure if you, I'm actually going to drop that in the chat right now if I can find it. Make sure you check out their social medias. Go follow them. Go give them likes and subscribes, and give them love for helping us put on this event, because we couldn't do it without them. Genuinely, it's a huge deal to take time out of your day to come do stuff like this for pretty much no benefit to yourself other than, raising money for kids. And who doesn't love kids? They are the next generation. They are our future. They were, given no choice in the fact that they have some kind of sickness or injury or illness that must be taken care of. And, if you were between, imagine, if you will, if you, for all those child-free people out there, that your beloved dog or cat is sick, and you have to decide between taking them to the vet, who can make them better, or just watching them suffer because you can't afford it. Who wants to be put into that situation? And unfortunately, in our country, healthcare is not a right. It is not a privilege, and we have to make those choices. And kids have to sit there watching their parents cry at night as they open ER bill after doctor bill, and it is a terrible, horrible situation to be in. Lifetime of guilt and sadness, as you can imagine. But with all that said, our ads are almost over. We're trying to bring the mood up here, not down. Mm-hmm. So we're going to return back to the throwaway kobolds for their exciting. I don't even know if it's a conclusion, but whatever. It's a conclusion. All right. Yeah. Shorty, the players and the kobolds and the audience is all yours once again. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Nolan. Again, yeah, absolutely everything that Nolan said. Nothing else can be said. What we're doing here is very important, and it goes a very, very long way to help out some kids who, again, are in bad situations. And any little bit thing that we can do here, we're all for. Hello, 8-Bit community. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in. We are at the tail end of our current game number 10. We're our Kobold adventurers. We've gone through how many? Let's go down the list here real quick to make sure we're all on the same page here. Kobold Jen, how many kobolds have you been through?
Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got 6 right here. So on number 6.
On number 6. So, all right. So gone through 5. I said 5 kobold deaths for Jen. Chris, how many kobolds have you been through?
I have also lost 5.
5 kobolds for Chris. How many kobolds have you lost? 0077.
I'm also the same boat. I'm currently on my 6th kobold.
And then Kobold, Kevin, how many kobolds? You just lost a kobold just now, right before our break. How many did you?
I'm on 5, or I'm on my 6th kobold now too.
Wow!
So I've got
We're all on the same page here. I gotta work harder to kill you guys. All right. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. You guys are currently facing down a Bone Devil who has your former Kobold influencer's phone with the yarn coin, the coin that you guys have created that he saw and was like, this is evil. Yeah, we're gonna scam some people with this coin, and he is all about it here. He's not willing to give up the coin, and we left off. Yes, Kevin.
Can I need 62, 1, and 12.
Yes, of course. So I'm going to ask her.
I'm happy that the phone survived these firebolts, by the way.
62 was 62 was the sword of life stealing. What else? What was the other ones in that reserve? I'm sorry.
1.
1 is the horn of Valhalla.
Hmm?
All right, and then 12.
12 is another hammer of thunderbolts. We have a couple of them here in the group, so we have more hammers of thunderbolts. So yes, for those of you who are coming in here, they are playing throwaway kobolds, where we're seeing how many kobolds it takes for them to achieve their goal of finding their great worm overlord a birthday present that is reasonable and something that he will love. And they get random rare item weapons throughout this as well. So I believe, Kevin, we just ended your turn. You did some stabby stabs with your spear, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then we go to Kobold Chris. Then you're up.
Okay. So I have a dust of disappearance, but I also have a dust of sneezing and choking.
Excellent.
And I figure, since I'm so discombobulated from my horn of blasting blowing up in my face, I'm going to flip a coin to see which one I throw up in the air.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
The intention is dust of disappearance.
Okay.
So heads, dust of disappearance. Okay, it's heads.
Excellent.
So I will very dramatically and with much flair pull out the dust of disappearance and throw it into the air above us.
Yep. Rainbow sparkles cover you, and you just disappear.
And it does hit me. It does hit everyone in a 10-foot radius from me as well. So whichever of my buddies are...
I'll say because Kevin's the closest to the creature. We'll say it gets Kobold Jen, and it gets Kobold 0077. But since to avoid getting the Bone Devil, I would say Kevin probably is not in that range at the moment.
That's fair.
I think so.
And that'll be for 2 minutes.
Okay, excellent.
Love that for me.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to just step back about 10 feet, so I'm not right up next to all my friends.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, it now is the Bone Devil's turn. He is, again, sees everyone disappear. I'm going to make a roll for him to see if he can actually spot you guys with his one of his abilities. No, he cannot. So, he's going to try to hit you with his Infernal Stinger, Kevin, since you're the only one he can see. He is going to roll, and let's see, he has a pretty... It's a 1. So as it flies down towards you, it buries itself in the dirt because natural ones are a miss for him. So that misses. He's going to use his second attack to make another claw attack at you, though. Ooh, okay, so that is a 21 total to hit, so that is going to hit with the bonuses, and that is another 16 points of slashing damage to you, Kobold Kevin. But that is his turn. Jen, you're invisible and you are up. What do you want to do?
Okay, we're gonna do this again now. Let's do it, okay? And then she'll like stand up and have like brace herself against something. And she will do lightning bolt at 5th level, which is another dex save, please.
Okay, lightning bolt from the tiny kobold. Dex save. That is a 6 plus 15, so that is a save.
So we're gonna do half of these.
Half of these.
6 of these. Oh, there's a lot of ones in here. 10, 17, 20, 23. That's stupid. That's dumb.
So, expecting the same kind of a blast, you brace yourself, and instead of a massive blast, it's like a little it's like a little electrical charge. Unfortunately, doesn't do as much damage as you would have liked. Anything else you wish to do?
No, pal. She pal.
Okay.
This is stupid.
0077, you're up.
All right, so I see what just happened. So I'm not going to try my fireball again. And then I had this idea, being the gossip queen, that because like I totally seen this on TV and whatever a bunch of times. So I know I could do this. So I'm going to try vicious mockery.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just going to go and just like start shouting stuff. And then I was like brainstorming this during our break. And I'm like... You know, it's like, I've seen sturdier spies in my wet gossip magazines. You're just a glorified co-rag, and you just got anger issues. And your aura says ancient evil, but your posture says you forgot leg day 1,000 years ago.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You don't see the Z-snap,
Yeah.
but you hear it.
I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna say that's gonna. Yeah, that's good. He hears it. And he's like, he look. I mean, it's tough to tell.
And I'm invisible, so just voices in his head.
Yeah, it's tough to tell like feelings and emotions from a skull, but he looks like that hurt. It looks like that hurt. Roll me damage, please. Yeah, that was brilliant. I love that.
All right. Shit, I don't even know what to roll for damage. I just thought it'd be fun.
Roll me damage for it. Yeah, he took some ego and emotional damage on that one for sure.
Right, let's see. What did I roll? I actually only done it once ever. All right, hold on. I have to roll 1d4 psychic. Okay.
Let's make it more than 1d4 psychic. Right. Let's do a d10 psychic damage.
D10 psychic.
Let's do a d10 psychic damage. Yeah.
All right, you got it.
I think that sounds fair. That sounds fair.
That was a 4.
A 4. All right. Yeah. He looks sad. Doesn't hurt him as much as you would hope for, but he does look sad. He looks like your words have cut him.
Okay.
What else do you want to do?
Well, he does get disadvantage on the next attack. So
there we go. Okay.
That's what's really for.
Okay.
What do I want to do next? I don't think I can do anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't think I can.
All right.
That's a full action. Okay.
Then
Yeah.
Kevin, you're up. You've taken some
Yeah.
hits from this creature, but this creature's not looking very good either. You guys have done a significant amount of damage to him, even though he saved quite a bit. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I have all weapons, and so I've been like searching through all of these weapons to see if there's something I could do with them. But I think I'm going to use the hammer of
Okay.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah. You have the hammer, you have the Horn of Valhalla, you have, I forget what else there was on there. They're all good choices. No bad choices here with those.
I'm trying to figure out how this works.
Which one are you trying to figure out?
The hammer of Thunderbolts.
Hammer of Thunderbolts. Okay. Let me go ahead here and just double check.
One charge to make a ranged weapon attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're together, right? Are we?
Yeah.
Or no, we're not. All right, that's a 21.
That hits.
Hammer unleashes a thunderclap, audible 300 feet. The target and
Okay.
every creature within the 30 feet must.
Okay. Everyone make a Constitution DC 17 saving throw, I believe.
Oh, God.
Roll me damage for the hammer hit.
I don't see damage.
Let's do 2d10. 2d10 damage here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just do that. 3. Okay.
That is 14.
14 points of damage, and then is there any thunder damage as well on that, or is it just?
It doesn't say anything about if it's a DC if you fail the save. You're
It's stunned. Okay, it's stunned. Okay. He is stunned, and I think everybody else who did not roll a 17 is stunned as well. So, did any other kobolds roll a 17 or higher for their save? Jen did. Excellent. Good job, Jen.
18.
All right.
30,
Anything
20,
else?
so 18 on the die.
Anything else you want to do, Kevin?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Unfortunately, Chris, your turn's next. A massive thing of thunder goes off, and unfortunately, you're stunned until the end of your turn. So there's nothing you can do. The Bone Devil is also stunned, and there's nothing he can do until his turn. Jen, you're up. Oh, what's up? What's up, Dolan?
I totally forgot when we went on that ad segue that we had a surge, 2 surges
yes,
actually, because of
yes.
Braygun.
That's
That
right.
was the whole reason for me stepping in.
Yes,
Um,
let's do that. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
before we get too much further, I've got those already calculated real quick. Both of them are Kevin's kobold. Which, I mean, honestly, I feel like he would probably just do this anyway. So the first one is Kevin, your kobold is suddenly overcome with the irresistible urge to lift heavy objects, even when it's inappropriate or impractical to do so. It lasts until you lift something that your fellow kobolds deem sufficiently challenging. Now, this part may assist you or not. You're also granted a wish. So have fun with that one.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, that was some good fortune indeed. Okay, Jen, you're up. What do you want to do? This Bone Devil's not looking great. You guys have done a
She's been
significant
looking
amount of
down
damage
on
to it.
My stupid thing. And she's gonna do one more time. She's got. But this time she's gonna do Cone of Cold, so I need a con save.
Shit. All right.
Yes.
Oh shit, a cone of cold. A con save. That's a 17. He's gonna save on it.
He's gonna take half of my 8d8.
8d8s of damage. Let's do it. Let's do
She's
it.
like holding it out. Oh, come on. I just want to have a birthday cake. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25
So 25.
points. All right, now this creature does not like cold, and you blast it with it here, and it takes the full brunt of the damage, even though it's saved, because, again, it is weak to cold damage right now. Anything else you want to do? He looks very bad at the moment.
Okay. No, I need a break. I just need a break. Somebody else is gonna do this. I just want a snack.
Okay, all right. 0077, you failed on your check last time, right?
Yep.
Okay, unfortunately,
I'll
you're
be
stunned.
stunned.
Yep, and that goes to Kevin. Kevin, you're back. We're back with Kevin. What would you like to do? A blast of cold flies out, hits this creature, and it is your go.
All right. How about can I use, so first off, I'm going to use the Hammer of Thunderbolts to just hit the Bone Demon.
Okay,
I'm going to
All
use
right.
multi-attack, so that'll be three attack.
go for it. Yeah, make your attacks.
So that's there's no plus. It's
You have a
plus
+5 from the bone, from like the stuff plus your dex, so we'll say +7 to hit.
Okay, so that's a 13.
That one would miss 13.
There is a 26
That hits.
and another 13.
Okay, so one hits.
So we got 2d10, so that's 9. Wait, is that a 0 or a 10? That's 10. Okay, so
10, okay.
19.
Ooh.
Is it? Oh, it's 2d10. 19. Yeah.
19 points of damage. All right, excellent. You crack him again in his thigh, and again, you can see the bones start to like snap and break. He looks very bad. Is there anything else you wanted to try to do?
No, not at this
Okay.
time.
All right, in that case, Chris, you're up.
Man, I don't have anything good range, so I'm gonna try and throw a spear at him.
Go for it.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll me damage, please.
Sweet. 6. Jeez. That is 2 piercing damage.
Do you have more than one attack, or is that it?
I mean, I guess it says I can make 2 melee attacks. So I don't know if I can.
Yeah, go. I'll let you
right.
throw 2 spears if you have 2 spears.
Sweet.
That's fine.
Why not? I have 2 spears. That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Yes.
Sweet. Oh my god. 2 damage again. Oh.
You throw them both, and they appear because again you're invisible. They just appear, and just like pink, tink, bounce off of him. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill him. He's still alive.
Yeah, there's something unnatural about this thing. That's not a normal bone. Normally, my spears do a lot more damage than that.
Okay, it's now the Bone Devil's turn. The Bone Devil is going to attack. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Did everyone need to check and see if they get stunned first on your last hammer hit? Kevin?
It's just one turn.
I know, but did you use another charge to do it on your last one or no?
No, so I just use it as like a regular attack.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. So it's going to.
I am visible again because I made an attack.
Yeah. I was gonna say most. I think everyone except for Jen is except for 0077 is invisible because she has not attacked yet. Okay, we are going to say. I'm going to say that he is going to attack. He's going to do 2 attacks on Kevin and then on Chris because they are the most recent ones. That is a 18 to hit for Kevin for a claw, and that is a 20 to hit for Chris. Let's see here. Okay, that was 2 1s on my damage dice, so you take a total, Kevin, of 9 points of slashing damage. And then, it's a 2. You take 11 points of slashing damage, Kobold Chris.
I'm still alive, but just barely.
All right, Jen, you're up. This creature looks so bad right now. What would you like to do?
Okay, we're gonna bring this home. She's gonna use her last 5 charges and do Cone of Cold again. So I need a con save.
Okay.
Pretty please.
I'm going to say he doesn't need to roll because he is going to die with this. Just roll me the damage.
16, 20, 25, 26.
How would you like to end this, Bone Devil?
She sets her face and then points it. He's like, "You're going down, mister." And then just a cone of cold. And she's like trying to like hold on to it.
In the most adorable way possible, you destroy this bone demon. Yeah. Chris, he had 2 HP left. He had 6 total health left. He had 6 health left. But you guys have done it!
Man.
4 tiny kobolds have taken down a bone devil that you all summoned. And
Yeah, I was about to be like, yeah, we solved your
Semantics.
bone demon puzzle, but it's my bone demon puzzle. Yeah.
Just turn towards Farmer John. You're welcome.
I do want to say on the Bone Demon's like final breath or whatever.
Yep.
I would have said like, "You poor brittle boy, look at you, shattered in dignity image, and your image is tarnished. You could have had it all."
As he fades away, shattering into a million pieces, he says, he's like, "I could have had it all," and just dissipates. Now the last thing we have to do is to see if your gift will appease Ashar.
Well, hold on. So,
Furry.
so one of the things that I got as
Uh-huh.
part of the surge
Yes,
was
that's
a
true.
wish.
A wish. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Shut
right.
up.
That's right. What do you wish for?
Can I just wish vaguely and say I want the perfect gift for Ashar? Then we could keep the hoard to ourselves and give him this gift. And the yarn coin. Then we keep the yarn coin.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. So, as you go and you say this, you wish for this to happen. You plead out to whatever force gave you this ability to make this request here. And as you do, a oversized looking macaroni picture appears in front of you. It looks like it was made by all of his kobold children. It's on a beautifully kind of like large, almost, like rug size, like piece of parchment with different decorations and things. It has your fellow kobolds' names on them. It looks like something that any parent would love to put on their fridge and brag about. You find the perfect gift for Ashar, the burrowing fury. And with that, we will wrap up our game for the day as you bring it back to him. He does, in fact, hang it over the cave. It is something that we will look on fondly with and be very proud of. Now, let me just go ahead real quick here. Let's do just a final tally. I don't think anyone else died yet, but I think everyone lost 5 kobolds apiece, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5.
5
I
kobolds.
was 2 points away from dying again.
Yeah.
One that made it.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got pretty close right there. Well, as this happens, I have one more surprise for the group here, so give me 1 second here. And actually, while I'm doing this, we can actually go around and we can have you guys plug yourselves. So again, thank you all for hanging out and playing with us. Thank you for everyone who donated. You guys are freaking phenomenal. You guys are heroes yourselves. Thank you so much for taking the time to hop in here and be a part of the Playotic weekend. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough for being amazing players. I know this is a very random game where we threw a lot of improv at you. You guys were absolutely incredible. So thank you for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and plug your stuff. So we'll start with Kobold Jen. Go ahead and let us know where we can find you and all that kind of fun stuff.
Come find me, the Cancer Moon Cleric, on social media, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. Yep, there's the link there. You can also come hang out with us on Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Untold Archives, where we stream weekly. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you. All right. And then we will go to the next Kobold. We'll go to Kobold Chris.
All right. Well, I am when you can find me. I'm Awesome Chris. I'm on Instagram, Blue Sky, not on Twitter anymore. But I'm sure I'll be here again next year for this event again if they'll have me again. But yeah, I mean, otherwise that's everywhere you can find me.
All right, awesome. And then Kobold 0077.
Hello, my name is 0077, and I have a license to kill with kindness. And I love playing this. I was here last year, love being back here this year, and I hope to be back next year as well. I do stream on Twitch. I mostly do playing with viewers, mostly Smash Brothers, and I've been doing Monster Hunter and also Fortnite as well. If you want to play with someone that's not very good and make yourself feel better, want to carry, I'm the place to go.
All right, very good, very good. And last but not least, Kobold Kevin.
Yeah, you can find me mostly with Playotic Games right here if I'm playing. But if you want to find me on social media, I'm either Boom Clover or Irish Pierogi.
Nice. You guys were phenomenal here. As a thank you to you guys for being awesome, and again, as part of what I would like to do for my bit to help out here, I donated $5 for every kobold that died today. So I just donated.
Thank you so much, Shorty.
So
I was just about to shout out the $100 donation.
That's awesome, man.
Fantastic.
So yeah, so again, it's my pleasure. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Shorty Round. I'm the GM for Pandemonium TTRPG. We're currently taking a little break from streaming right now, but that's where you can find us in here. And again, I'll always be here to join Playotic for this amazing event that does so much good. And again, I cannot thank enough the Playotic team. You guys have been phenomenal for the past 3 years that I've been having the privilege to do this with here. And again, you guys were all awesome. Everybody is welcome at my table anytime, any day of the week here. You guys are fantastic. I'd love to play with y'all again sometime. But yeah, thank you so much. And I'll pass it over to Nolan to wrap us out. So thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, genuinely, all of you. That was such a great game. Everybody's game has been great this weekend. But I just want to take a quick moment to say that we're going to be taking a short intermission, get the next game set up. That'll be Goblin with a Fat Ass. That's not a description of somebody. That's the actual game system run by Mike, a.k.a. Eisen, who's going to be running it for Kinsey and Aaron, Kilo, Ash, and Melissa from Tales of Initiative. So we're going to hit intermission. We're going to spam a couple ads real quick to try to get a long break between our next one. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in about 20 or so minutes. And thank you again, Chris, Shorty, 0077, Jen, and Kevin. Fantastic as always. We'll see you next time.